drove the tank off a bridge into a river.
Yeah, you don't know that the drivetrain just didn't give out.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
No.
You never know. You never know with the Russians.
You know what? Since I mean, you know, this will be there's new story here that we haven't seen.
Okay.
Right. But because we have played this game before, do you guys want to make it goofy?
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Or actually, can I set Leon's to it?
I mean, come on, we got to prep for Resident Evil 5 and 6, you know.
That's true. Well, hopefully, by the time 5 happens, by the time we get around to trying to play 5, it is very much the
improved,
the premium experience.
The remake. I'm almost done with it now, and we're gonna do easy because we're gonna try and beat this as fast as possible.
Hopefully, we can do it today.
We might. It might be. It might be next week. We'll see what happens.
I'll be fine.
Oh, is that not the? Oh, maybe it's not in the cutscenes.
That's too bad.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe
It won't be
these
as
are good-looking
funny.
graphics, so it might have been a lot to animate.
I guess. But at least we can get some more Fugilos.
That's true. You guys ready for Fugilos?
Don't shoot! Get down!
I can't.
We didn't get to explore it, right? Leon explored it, but
the dense coagulated deliciousness of Fujilo.
I think the second-run versions of the campaigns also cut a lot of the slow build-up at the beginning. Yeah. Cat ass on the street. She's like, let me put my head off screen and just like position my ass.
There we go. Cat butthole.
Cats, man, they love doing that. Hi. Not coming over for attention at all until the moment we
Just
start.
to get the ass
Keep
on
sticking your
screen.
ass in the fucking camera.
Can you stop that? This is not
I thought you was telling that zombie that.
Let's see. She gonna be all. Yeah,
There we go.
Nice.
PS1 polygons.
That should have been her name, Polygon.
Alright, let me just go in and adjust the brightness so I can see.
I feel like anybody coming into this halfway through is just going to think there's something wrong with your graphics.
It's possible.
Yeah, you guys ready for War with Iran?
That's a little,
Hey, you know,
that's a little
Lindsey
washed up.
Graham has been waiting his entire life for this moment, dude. Don't take
true.
it away from him.
Yeah, he's been edging until right now. He's finally gonna get to come.
Well, I mean, if we want to win the war quickly, we can just deploy his ladybugs.
Oh, God. Those are haram, dude.
Just parachute them in. We'll get the surrender within a couple days. Of course, I'm pretty sure that's a war crime.
I would hope so. Seems like some type of biological warfare. Yeah, I don't know, man. You see this crazy shit that's happening right now, man?
What? I mean, there's so much.
Which
Gosh,
one? Yeah.
Which thing?
So apparently, you know how there's all this shit with the speaker or whatever.
Yeah.
It looks like Jim Jordan is going to be the speaker after all, because the right wing got on the right flank of the Republican Party got on the telephones and basically ear beat the shit out of anybody that said they weren't going to vote for him and scared them with primary challengers and shit like
No
that.
surprise.
But before that, the moderate Republicans were negotiating with the Democrats to make George W. Bush the Speaker of the House.
Are you serious?
I'm not
Why?
kidding.
Of all the people.
God. Oh my God. Their mouths don't even move.
Could you imagine W coming back, dude?
Man, is he going to paint?
Nah, I don't know. He's not coming back anymore from the sounds of it. But just the fact that the Democrats were like, yeah, you know, we could vote for George W. Bush. We could make that happen. Like,
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm sure Jeb Bush was probably like, hey, if you guys need someone a little different, I'll be waiting by the phone.
I have turtles.
Please clap.
My yogurt shot went out of business.
I need help.
Man couldn't run a fro-yo shot.
I'm sure we're gonna find him.
Back before characters could move their mouths.
Mm-hmm.
what that means.
Yeah. Dinner time.
Clear, I think we should...
I mean, that we're all, yeah, like, the second run also, like, jumps so much of that intro out. Like, we're already at the point where the helicopter has crashed, exploded, and Mr. X will be showing up pretty quick.
Right.
Both of us.
So you have to deal with him a lot more
Okay.
on a second run because you basically don't get to explore anything before.
X gonna give it to you.
Yep. No thanks.
Sounded like a baby.
That'd be kind of annoying. It's like a mom zombie is holding her baby zombie at you to try and grab your brains.
Yeah, and you're just trying to watch a movie.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like
shut up,
every
baby.
theater, you know.
It's like, who brings their baby to the movies?
Quite a few people, unfortunately.
Don't understand.
Like the baby's not getting anything out of it. I guess it's because they can't find a sitter.
Yeah, I suppose.
Ammo. Key. Ammo. And now here comes the fun part, where we're gonna be
Cheating our brains out.
Yeah. Get rid of all that. We don't need that at all. I'll keep the grenade just in case.
Yeah, you never know when you might need one.
Damn.
Infinite ammo minigun.
Like here you were like, we don't even need to fill these equip spots.
Why the hell would we? Yeah, we're going full Jesse Ventura on this shit.
Ain't got time to bleed.
What is he doing these days, anyway?
Is he still hosting his conspiracy theory show?
Oh, he has a conspiracy show?
He
No, I didn't
did.
know
He
that.
did. I don't know if it's still happening, but yeah, he had. I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, he had a
I ain't
show.
got time to think.
That would be good.
Now be like, I'm Jesse Ventura. This is where they control the weather from.
This is Jesse Ventura controlling the weather. Take the health items.
What kind of conspiracy theories did he have on there? Anything?
The
Was
only
it
one I
people-
know for sure is he didn't do that harp conspiracy thing where he was saying that weird whatever, I don't know. They say it's a weather observation facility up in Alaska or whatever, but he's like, this is how they control the weather.
Right, okay.
This game is generally about avoiding enemies altogether, and
Well,
really
killing them is a way of avoiding them.
Well, that's true. And then we don't need that key anymore, so fuck that.
Seemed necessary.
Yeah, Sage, what did that cop do to you?
I don't know, he could have gotten up. Can't be totally sure.
You didn't even know he was a zombie.
Flanders was a zombie? We've already read all of... Oh, okay, that's for the map.
I like how...
Leon already opened this door for us.
Oh, nice. I like how the zombies are kind of just a mild inconvenience in this version.
Yep. Because, like I said, I think, 2 is not an action game,
No.
right? 2 is just supposed to be
Horror.
slow-paced, actually kind of more scary. You're supposed to avoid things. You're not supposed to have enough resources to deal with your problems.
Just like real life.
Yeah. So we might still need that. Okay, turn the lights on. There you go. Let's see things now.
You don't need that.
Don't need that either. We're gonna just be dumping a lot of stuff.
Oh, hey, infinite ammo minigun gets you through a lot. That you need.
That we do need. Well, here, I'll dump these in the storage box, so if I do a playthrough on a later game, I can...
It's so unfortunate you have such a tiny inventory. I know that's the point, but...
We do pick up,
Storage space.
yeah, we pick up, the, little, packs and stuff that we can use to... Alright, so we got that.
Congrats on your fanny pack.
Okay. So...
You really can't store a lot in a fanny pack. I never understood why they caught on.
Well,
I mean, they're about the
were
lamest looking thing I think I can imagine.
They were initially only really for tourists, so that you couldn't get pickpocketed, because somebody would have to basically reach for your junk to take your passport.
Depending on
or
what country you're
something.
going to, that might happen anyway.
That's possible.
Yeah, I don't know how... Yeah, I feel like that's not that big a deterrent for a lot of people. It's like, if they want your shit, they'll get your shit.
Right, but they can't sneakily take
Right,
it.
I get that.
Yeah,
I get
that's
that.
true. That's true. That is fair.
That's why in a lot of places you should keep your shit in your front pockets.
Yep.
Yes.
I replaced like my wallet with like a little kind of travel wallet, and I always have it in my front pocket. You know?
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Though fortunately, pickpocketing isn't as much of a thing in the U.S. as it is elsewhere.
No, for sure. I just I don't know.
I hear Europe is like
Overabundance of
pickpocketing
caution,
central.
maybe, but-
Yeah, well, they're pretty close to the international hub of pickpocketing.
I think that like actual like pickpocketers guilds pretty much, like underground and shit.
Yeah.
You'll get that shit in Asia too, but not to the degree you get in Europe.
Well, you know, I mean, you never want to buy into stereotypes too much, but there is a reason that people say gypsies will pick your pocket, and it's because there are a lot of them that will. Like, that is,
I'd be more
just
concerned
kind of
about French.
Wow, it's a fair point.
The good news about French people is that it's difficult for them to
shit.
pickpocket you because like you can smell them coming.
Right.
I think he might be dead.
I would assume so.
Well, you turned him into spaghetti. Clumsy ass cat.
I do love how clumsy cats can be.
You're supposed to be graceful.
I don't need that.
Yeah, she's just desperate for attention.
I love that she wasn't coming up here at all before.
Well, cats do get bitter when you pay attention to anything else.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they lay on keyboards and stuff. It's them saying, stop paying attention to that laptop and pay attention to me. I do always think it's funny when like there are those things like, oh, your cat's behavior explained or whatever, and it's like they lay on your keyboard because they want your attention. It's like, how fucking retarded do you have to be not to just like intuit that?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, what about that study that was done a while back where a bunch of scientists supposedly determined that cats actually don't like being petted?
Did they do that?
That was a study, yeah.
What?
That was complete bullshit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I
like,
think those people had no idea what a cat was. They might have mistakenly used raccoons or something in their study, but
I feel like the average raccoon probably doesn't want a lot of petting. that I can see.
because I know my cat comes over looking for it. Like, I'm not like pulling her out from under the bed to pet her.
yeah, I mean, they purr for a reason.
Yeah.
Although cats, it is
They have multiple uses
known
for
that
purring,
they will
yeah.
purr in like high stress situations too.
Right.
But they wouldn't come over and put themselves in a high stress situation just for the fuck of it.
I don't know,
Like, they like being
maybe
pet.
they just like the rush, you know?
Maybe.
Cat's like a Tom Cruise adrenaline act.
I like the idea, like a Tom Cruise movie, but with a cat as the main character, just like in a fighter jet, just purring.
There you go. This is where Leon started. Nope. Don't need that. There's a
Finally.
Nice. Got a
And
fanny,
there's several
got a
of those.
fanny
There's your
pack.
friend.
Yeah, he's already in here. So you have to get through like a good chunk of the game on the first run.
We'll give it away.
All right.
Yeah, it is still weird how fancy this police station is.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure every like weird location in this series basically feels like it basically feels like it was made by one weird architect that just went around making bizarre buildings.
Do you think this is what the Japanese actually think our police stations look like?
Maybe.
I don't know. Depending on how old the police station is, it is amazing to see how much less we care about the architecture of public buildings than we used to.
That's true, yeah.
Because I do think this is
think about
another level.
you think
of,
about
like,
going into like a library that was made in the 30s or something. You're like, even during the Depression, you're like, wow, this is ornate and just gorgeous, and then you look at one now and it's like some plywood and corrugated sheet metal shack.
Well, I mean, the standards of construction in America have gone way down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so cheap.
Well, it really shows the priorities of like America since the 60s, which has been cheap, efficient, easy to build, quick,
Lazy,
easy to repurpose. That's one of the crazy things. Like, have you guys noticed? Yeah, I like that matter. Have you guys noticed that all the fast food
Takes a lot
restaurants
longer to run
are
into that the
basically
first
the
time.
same building now?
yeah.
Like McDonald's used to have like its own distinctive look. Like a
Oh, yeah,
McDonald's,
they
you
all
see-
look the
they
same
all
now.
are just those boxes now, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
because they're infinitely repurposable. Like McDonald's wants it to be easy to sell a building, so that Taco Bell can buy it, and all they do is change the signs, and it's over. Like,
Yeah, I think franchising is a big part of that.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, and it's everything. They just
but I mean,
want
everything looks the same.
everything's uniform. Nothing has a personality.
Yeah, I mean, just wait. I mean, all those McDonald's can be swapped out for Bug Hut pretty soon.
Oh god. $5.
Yeah, $5.
It's gonna be $5.
You get a menu. There's 5 different bugs on it. You can pick whichever one you want.
You can get a Big Mag.
Big Mag. That's good. I like that.
Because, I mean, McDonald's isn't going anywhere. They just won't be serving beef anymore.
Yeah, they'll sell big burgers
Yeah,
or bug burgers. I mean,
Yeah.
big bug burgers.
right, big bug burgers.
Now with twice the carapace.
Let's see. No, I already read all of that stuff.
You think we'll get to a point where we're like genetically engineering gigantic bugs, and then they'll actually have like bug butchers, and people
And then
will
we'll
want
have a
different-
Jurassic
we'll
Park
want
on
different-
top of
I mean, that's
the
possible.
bug food.
Yeah,
I
there you
was
go.
just saying, like, people want different cuts of like the giant cockroach or whatever.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
Be like-
yeah, like what's a cockroach sirloin like? You know,
Yeah, right.
cockroach rump roast. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? I mean, like, where's the cockroach ribeye at? Where's that prime? Where's that prime cut you're gonna get at the Bug Steakhouse?
good question.
Think they're gonna dry age bug parts?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, bug jerky. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah, nice.
Dude, any way you could cook a bug you can think of, they'll do it.
Yeah. I just do wonder
That's probably still going after the vending machine.
if we go 100%.
I put $1 in and my brains got stuck.
But meat could also just be a luxury. So there could still be just traditional
Oh, it's gonna be.
traditional steakhouses still, and the rich will eat meat.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Well,
do
so
think
they can eat the poor.
Yeah. Oh, they could eat the poor.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them around, you know.
Soylent.
Yeah.
At least you don't care what class of people.
No,
you're
no. Well, actually, it'd be kind of interesting to sample people from a variety of different classes. You know, see if there's taste differences.
I feel like rich people are probably like veal, right? Like they move less.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
And
good question.
they eat well, you know?
As long as they're not too fat, you know.
Yeah,
if your
right.
meat's too fatty, you spoil the
Yeah,
taste.
you can't over marble, you know? There's still gotta be a decent amount of muscle fiber in there.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
Oh, I remember this shit.
that's in.
Do we need any of these?
I'm gonna check.
That looks like a
But-
little camera.
Oh, I can't get that one yet.
You gotta get the keys. Even though you could easily push those things.
I know.
You could totally push those.
That's so silly.
106.
That's just gunpowder.
You can get 106 and
ammo.
well,
no, I know.
no.
I'm checking whether or not I actually need any of the things
Is
in
that an
here.
inventory thing?
That's those are rounds for
okay.
the grenade launcher, which is exclusive to Claire's campaign. Actually, that one, two or three. That's a pouch for inventory.
Okay.
Oh, we
space.
need 2 keys for that.
That one we
need
actually
2
need to get
and
the keys
3.
for. Yeah, we'll come across them at some point.
Cool.
Why do they keep spare keys so far away from the key room?
It's a great question.
Like, you're not going to use those little pieces for anything else. This place mostly seems to have typewriters and shit, so computers.
I think that there's one desktop somewhere.
Right, because this is an 80s police station.
Yeah, 98.
Is it supposed to be current year? I forget.
It's current year of when the original
When it came out, yeah.
Yeah, so 1998.
It's current year, guys.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Man, I have lost a lot of respect for Bill Maher recently.
Oh, God, yeah. He's just becoming a senile old man.
Did you see the leg fall over after?
That was good.
Well, he also just sounds like fucking Bill Crystal or like John Bolton now on Israel.
Yeah.
He was gonna get up. Now he can't.
Bill Maher, once upon a time, was kind of a dissenting opinion for a lot of political stuff, and now he's just he's incredibly mainstream.
Well, it's funny to watch because I've been listening to his podcast a little bit, which I'm done with now because
Didn't he hate podcasts?
Yeah, he made fun of
shit
podcasts
all
and said
over
they were the
podcasts.
dumbest thing ever.
But now he's got one.
But
so I'm
now
sure they're
he
great.
has one, yeah.
Because now he knows they can make him money.
Exactly.
Where he brings people on to
Maybe he thinks he's God's gift to
justify how he's so happy he's not married. I think you would be happy not being married, but if every time you bring somebody on, you talk about how it's possible to be happy if you're not married,
You're probably
not happy because you're not married. I'm sorry, man. If literally
You can't shut up about
he says there are he goes on the same 3 tirades in every episode of his
That's how you know he's
podcast,
triggered.
and one of them is about how everybody tells you got to be married to be happy, but that's not true. It's not for everybody. And you're like, dude,
I'm not married and I'm so happy.
If you're so hyper focused on it, it means you think about it a lot, and that's because it's bothering you because you're old and alone.
They say if you're not married that you'll be lonely. I'm definitely not lonely when I sit at home every night just staring at an empty bottle of beer.
Yeah.
It's like, dude. Well, it also makes for very few interesting podcasts because he just wants to
It's just the bitching about marriage hour.
Well, he just wants to retread over the same obvious insecurities of his, over and over again, dude.
And
I think the big problem for Bill Maher is he is so just kind of mainstream opinion for the most part.
yeah,
But he wants to be one of these people that isn't.
he is a hip pouch.
Right.
So he brings on all these people that are kind of these iconoclasts of the era or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then he just berates them for disagreeing with the prevailing opinion, and it's dude, well, why are you bringing on RFK Jr. and Vivek Ramaswamy and Russell Brand and all these people who are going to tell you things that you don't agree with, and then you're going to get all super butthurt and offended about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's been an old man yelling at a cloud for a little bit now.
Yeah, quite a while.
Kind of sad, man.
He might make a decent point here and there, but I feel like
It's not like it once was, where you could count on him to say something interesting, every show, at least, even if he had some bad takes back then, which he absolutely did.
Right.
But now he's just kind of pathetic.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I just, as far as making a podcast, man, if you're gonna make a podcast,
It's gotta be interesting.
you need to be the kind of person who has a lot of different things to say. Just because you're saying the same shit to different people every week doesn't make for an interesting podcast.
No.
it doesn't. It really does not.
I don't know. So,
Okay, let's see.
I'm just kind of I'm done with him. But it's also hard to find interesting people to listen to.
There aren't very many left.
No.
I mean, I honestly think if you want to hear interesting things, you often have to listen to people who aren't interesting because just because there's so few people that are interesting in any sort of holistic sense.
Well, and it's
So it's like you have to pick the interesting moments that uninteresting people have.
Yeah, you have to compartmentalize it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's
because
also-
otherwise you're just never going to hear anything interesting.
And then now that we've got kind of like an alternative media space on like YouTube and stuff, it's cool that you have like these independent commentators, but like they lean so hard into clickbait.
Oh,
and then
Lord,
just
yeah.
throw red meat
Yep.
to anybody, any group of people that are consistently listening to them.
Well, because look
That
at
it's
views,
like-
and getting views is everything on YouTube, you know?
Right, but it also makes for an annoying presentation of information. Even if they're people who are good at analyzing
Okay,
information or have something interesting to say, it's just exhausting for everything to be like bombshell, like this is the biggest thing ever, huge, and it's like, okay, dude.
The thumbnails are the things that really
Or
get me.
the
God,
titles of videos too.
Or the pictures that are actually the thumbnails, because they just,
But they often have nothing to do with the actual video.
Right.
just trying to drive traffic.
Yep. And it works. That's the dumb part. That's why they do it. Yeah, shoot him in the dick. Minigun to the dick is probably somebody's fetish.
Oh,
It probably is.
it's a one-time fetish.
Well, so is getting someone to drive over you. But that's a thing.
Yeah. Well, but that's just that I don't know if I would say you could ever do that safely, but it doesn't 100% result in death. Getting shot in the dick with a minigun is probably 100% fatality event.
What about getting eaten by a dragon? People like that kind of shit.
Well, but there are no dragons. That one's purely in the realm of the mind.
But if dragons were real, being eaten by one, I would assume, would have a 100% fatality rate.
for sure. Yeah, without a doubt. If you could actually be eaten by a dragon, yeah, you wouldn't survive that.
That either.
It wouldn't be like the vor fetishists who are like, and then I get to live in the stomach for a while. And it's like, no, not a chance.
Yeah, that's not how that works. That's not how eating works.
Yeah, but they just want to imagine they're like, I guess the concept like being inside of someone, like it can't like the dick isn't enough. Like they want to get entirely inside of someone, which is
I don't get it. But,
never sounded appealing to me.
I feel like that's one step away from making a skin suit.
Yeah, it's dangerously close to some Buffalo Bill behavior.
Gooners, dude, they're not doing well, man.
No.
Too much porn, man, is pretty bad for your brain. That's all I could say.
I suspect they probably weren't doing too well before they got too much porn either.
That's probably true, but I don't know. People who go down that rabbit hole come out real weird.
They do, man. It's dangerous, man. It's not good. It's not good for your brain.
Well, you can't wear your dopamine centers out so aggressively.
Thank you. Let's see, what's this one?
All things in moderation, man.
That is
Yeah, all
right.
things in moderation. Let's see, third floor dialogue. Okay. Let's see. For DCM. We're not even going to pretend to try and figure these out like on their own.
I mean, if we want to speed through this, you know, it's kind of what you got to do. Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting there scratching
Okay,
your
we
head.
got one of the keys.
There you go. Why does this police station have so many books?
Well, I don't know exactly what the explanation for that is, but one of the elements of the whole thing, right, is that this used to be like an art museum.
But I mean,
And it was converted into
this
a police
takes place in
station.
America. Americans don't read.
Well, that's why it got converted into a museum.
Oh, okay.
They started out as an art museum, and then no one wanted to go, so they put cops in it.
Yeah, well, you know,
Sounds about right.
can only say so much for art lately.
Well, that's definitely true.
I don't even know what art is anymore.
I think this is art.
Yeah,
this is more art than most other things.
It's a used urinal taped to a wall.
I mean, hey.
You know what Michael said one time is like, if I put a boot and umbrella, I wouldn't sell it. I'd say, "Oops, I fucked up."
Yeah, well, that's because Michael's not creative enough.
No, he's not a real artist.
How much do they sell that banana tape to a wall for?
Millions.
Oh yeah, no, that was actually in the millions.
You have to regularly replace the banana and the duct tape.
Yep.
So you didn't buy anything.
No.
You bought the concept of a banana tape.
People who want to be eaten as a volunteer to be cannibalized. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah. Also, hi, No Name. How you doing?
Yeah.
We're doing a ridiculous polygon costume, and we're running through the Claire half of Resident Evil 2.
Is she like wearing Spanx and cut off jean shorts?
Looks like it, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's an interesting look.
It was very 90s. What do you expect?
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, at any time, I can go back and switch it to the regular one. If
No, this is fine.
So just stuck at work because someone called in today. Oh, that sucks.
Bullshit.
You're doing a double one? Oof, that's the worst.
Yeah, those make for long days, dude.
Yeah, 90s fashion was just an interesting, fascinating, dark age of humanity, you know?
Yeah, but we were coming out of the 80s, so...
And the 80s is not as bad as the 70s.
That's true.
The 70s is like, ugly, dude. Holy shit.
Everything looked like this.
Ugly.
Well, it was the obsession with
Life was in a piss filter.
Yeah.
It was the obsession with, like, pastels. Mm-hmm. So horrifying. Soft browns and, like, mucal greens.
I've never heard the adjective mucal before. I love it.
I don't know if that's a real word, but
it is now.
Yeah, and piss yellows. Yeah, like cloudy piss yellows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was like unhealthy.
Your fridge was like gonorrhea piss like color.
Well, I guess there were a lot of...
Your carpet, your suit.
I guess there weren't a lot of STDs going around back then, you know?
True.
I don't need that shit.
Nothing like a baby blue blazer, dude. That just look awesome, Sage.
What does what look
like
awesome?
A baby blue suit.
Yeah, when are you going to wear one, Sage?
No, I'm not. Unicorn.
You gotta do like a 70s stream where you're like that 70s guy.
No, I'm good on that, man.
You're gonna be that 70s guy now?
Yeah. You gotta style your hair just right. You gotta put on like the suit. You gotta like kind of have your fucking like shirt like unbuttoned to like half of your chest. You gotta get some fake chest hair to like
better get some real hair on your chest.
Yeah.
Oh God.
A chest toupee, is that a thing?
I don't think so. But
dude, it better not be a thing.
But I mean, were there guys who maybe like feel kind of inadequate for not having enough chest hair, so they gotta get chest toupees?
Baby blue suit with maroon and navy paisley.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, dude, fuck yeah. Oh man, that sounds hot.
It sounds hot.
Yeah, dude. Then you get some platform shoes, dude.
Wait, so it was 2.
You should get like a chain necklace with a little disco ball on the end.
That'd be cool, man.
You'd be the talk of the town, Sage.
I mean, in a bad way. Alright, that's one of the medallions we need to get outside.
I thought that was a candy.
Candy?
Yeah, it was like a chocolate.
You think we're picking up candy?
Yeah, I do.
Chocolate coins, man.
Yeah, they're good.
That's dead end right now.
I mean, yeah, they're chocolate.
I mean, I like chocolate.
I don't know if the coins add anything to the flavor.
Never thought about how those terrible suits were necessary for 80s punk fashion to evolve.
Well, because we had to have something terrible to rebel against and get, like, decent-looking clothes.
It's the same thing, it's just mismatched.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
It's a statement on how ugly the clothes from just before it were.
Well, you know, I mean, the thing about the 70s and fashion in the 70s and everything was...
It was terrible.
Yeah, but it was also the first faltering footsteps out of the 60s, you know, and the 50s and 60s, and kind of like a much more formal kind of...
A much more sensibly dressed time.
Yeah, right. But then it was like, oh, we're going to do something different than like suits and button-down shirt.
Which, you know, I don't mind that. I mean, I don't want to be like, you know, Mr. Stuffy, wear a suit everywhere either. either.
Yeah, oh god, no.
No,
God, no.
but they were doing their best to start, and I guess we iterated on it as time went on.
Let's see here.
I just can't believe it took that long to figure out. Like, it took decades to figure out how to make something that doesn't look like complete dog shit.
That is true.
So it's already 2 of those.
As you can find in every police station.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Every police station.
That's the way to the holding cells.
Yeah.
There's still another door for that key somewhere. Okay. Let's get rid of this stupid roll of film, because that's garbage.
A lot of
is
rolls.
that an item? Oh, there's no safe spot in this room this time.
Nice. A lot of rolls of film these days are garbage.
Well, that's definitely true. Okay. Let me see. Here. I think it was supposed to be Leon's first day. Chris is like the biggest fuck up in these games, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because he doesn't tell Claire about anything that happened to him in the first game, so she'll stay away from Raccoon City, right?
That didn't work out.
Right, that's the whole thing. And then in 5, right, there's the whole thing where, Jill is at least presumed dead for like a temporary time, right? Because he fucked up. And then in 6, he gets like a whole group of people killed. And then in 8, the whole plot happens because he won't tell Ethan what's happening. This is every game.
Gotta get to closing? Alright.
Hey, no worries. Man. Hopefully the rest of your shift goes alright. Goes relatively smoothly.
I mean, I can't be too surprised about Chris making so many dumb decisions. I mean, look at how big his brain is compared to the rest of his body. You know,
That's
he's
true.
He's like a stegosaurus.
Oh, actually, do I need to go... Hold on, I have that book still. So let me just go back to the
I think I'm going to use that
moment.
as my tagline for my new laxative, Sage.
What?
Hopefully everything goes relatively smoothly.
That's good.
I can't believe you can untrain your butt. Laxatives.
I'm sorry. What
If you take laxatives long enough, your butt will forget how to poop, and then you become totally dependent on laxatives for the rest of your life.
Huh. That's unfortunate.
So butts can learn?
Well, your butt knows how to poop, but if something else does the pooping for your butt, then your butt will forget.
You can unlearn.
You can unlearn how to poop.
Interesting.
Weird. Huh.
Yeah, that's what doctors will tell patients, like with chronic constipation or whatever, that they can only take take laxatives for like a week at a time or something, and then they have to go back to trying to poop naturally.
Well, what do you do once you get to that point? Is there a way to train your butt back?
That I don't know. Like physical therapy for pooping? Maybe.
Huh. Never ever thought I would hear anyone say anything about poop therapy.
Poop therapy.
Hey, you can get a poop transplant, Sage.
I know.
They're actually starting to suggest that as preventative medicine, like that everybody should get a poop
it's like a vaccine,
a couple times in their life or whatever. Just replenish your biome.
Yeah, Sage, when are you gonna do that? You gonna go down to the doctor's office and just demand they like stick some shit up your ass?
No.
What was that movie you made me watch, Sage?
Poop transplant?
No, the back and forthing movie.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Dude, that was like an indie darling. That was popular. And
that was
we were
horrible.
just talking about how
that movie made me so uncomfortable when that 11-year-old was like sexting that woman online, and he's like, "I want to poop into."
He was harassing her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, "I want to poop into your butt, and then you poop into my butt."
That movie was like beloved in film circles.
Is it still beloved, or are people finally come to their senses?
I bet you the people that liked it at the time still look back on it fondly.
I hated that movie, dude.
That sounds like some fucking like Christopher Glover shit.
It's horrible. It was bad, dude.
I mean, it wasn't quite as
bad. There's like a dramatic like 15-minute scene of like of people like worrying about a goldfish that's on the back of the car they're driving behind. They're like freaking out about this goldfish, and then it's like they're playing like music you'd expect to hear in like Schindler's List over this goldfish.
Well, yeah, I mean, a goldfish on the back of a car is equal in scope to the Holocaust, clearly.
I'm telling you, man, Phil, the art world is garbage. The things that people like sometimes in the art world.
Well, art is like anything else, you know. Like most of it's trash, and every once in a while, someone has a good idea.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, video games are the best place to go for shit right now.
And you get the highest level of absolute worthless crap out of a pretentious environment. Like the more pretentious the environment is, the more likely you are to get absolute drivel out of it.
That's the problem with art in general.
Yeah.
Because in a way, like, one of the reasons art has become so weird is to, like, push it to kind of make the mainstream of society disinterested in it, so then you can be enlightened because you like it and you understand it, and you're better than those other people because they don't get it.
It's it's outright hipster shit. Gatekeeping, basically.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We don't want the normies to get into this.
Well, yeah. If everybody likes it, then you're not special.
Exactly.
That's true. That is sadly how people think.
Flame rounds, huh?
Yeah, Claire gets a grenade launcher in her campaign, which is pretty awesome, actually. I think her campaign's overall actually a little easier than Leon's, because you get some really great extra weapons in hers that make things just a little easier. You try and fucking fool me, dude. I'm not falling for that.
I don't think he was taking a ship who was confused about where the toilets were.
I mean, you can't rely on zombies to shit in reasonable places, man.
Is that what happens to gas station bathrooms?
That's what happened to the one in this game. Maybe that's what Foodulous really is.
God.
Zombie shit?
I don't know. It could be, man.
It's double more than good. It's gross.
Yeah, normally the first liquor doesn't show up until this hallway.
Did you see that cereal is dying?
How so?
Like, it's just the sales are down so much that they're predicting that cereal's just going the way of the dinosaur, man. That, like, it's just not going to be a common staple of people's diet in the U.S. anymore.
Probably because the prices have gone up so much.
Crazy expensive. Well, Kellogg's is looking to sell its cereal division because they want to focus on things that are still growing.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like
you bet Kellogg's getting out of the cereal game.
That is weird.
That is weird, dude.
Well, I mean, like,
what the hell are they going to do instead? I'm sorry.
They own like certain lines of like chips and crackers and like cookies and stuff.
Man, that tells you everything you need to know about America right there.
Right.
People aren't buying cereal anymore, so the cereal companies are like, well, what do we make? I don't know, fucking cookies. That's what people are gonna eat.
Well, it's crazy though, because I mean, like, some of those things are starting to die also.
I think it's just because people can't afford food.
Well, people definitely can't afford snacks anymore. With what pop costs right now, like,
They're spending all their money on pop. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't think people are buying pop.
Oh, really?
I think they can't.
Yeah, because 2 12-packs on sale the other day. I saw 2 for $13.
Jesus.
2 for 13.
That's the sale price on 12 packs of pop right now.
Your ass in front of the camera again?
That's what she does. Here, why don't you stick your face in the camera instead?
The deal on Lay's chips I saw the other day was 2 for $10. Big bags of chips.
I mean, that's the thing about cereal, though. I mean, it's pretty normal to see that shit for like between $7 and $10 a box. So it's like,
which is crazy because it used to be like 3 or 4.
Yep.
See, I actually knocked him down.
Nice. Easy to do in this mode.
Oh yeah, super fucking easy in this version.
I mean, I used to eat cereal all the time back when it was like $3 a box.
You can't even buy the cat food bag, the generic cat food bag, which is what I usually bought because it's the same fucking cereal.
Oh yeah.
But even those are getting kind of pricey.
That's insane. If that's getting too pricey, that's ridiculous, dude.
Pretty soon you're gonna have to eat like actual cat food. Pour some milk in a bowl, you know.
People do.
Fight the cat for it every morning.
Chart. All I can think of is Charlie. And
That's
all
gonna be
the
hard.
Sunnymen.
That's gonna be hard mode for you, Sage.
What, not eating cat food? Or
No, when
eating
you do
cat
start
food?
eating cat food because it's all you can afford, you're gonna have to fight all your cats. For
Why
it.
are we assuming I'm
That's
going
gonna be like a battle royale, dude.
I'm
You're
not
eating
gonna
your
eat.
cat's food?
No!
Wow, dude.
I think Ulysses might want to eat cat food.
No, I don't want to eat cat food. There's no people in it.
That's just true. That is what you would want.
When they start making Soylent Green Purina, you know, then I'll consider it. But
Do you want to eat people?
I wonder what animals would. I mean, they wouldn't know, but
Animals have no compulsions about eating people, dude.
I think they do, unless they've already had some. They do, I think like at first, you know, they're not really interested, right? Like dogs and cats. Like if somebody dies in their home and they got their pets around, it will take them a little while before the animals will start actually chewing on it.
Well, I do think there is something, like, whatever people want to say about, like, oh, your pets don't love you or whatever. I think pets have a connection with their owners to the extent that they don't immediately go, oh, okay, they're dead now, so they're food.
Yeah,
But I think, like
they will get to the point, of course.
A strange cat, like a feral cat, and like a dead body in an alley.
Sure.
I don't know that cat would be like, I don't want to eat that because that's a person. Like, you know.
Right,
what I
they
mean?
wouldn't have any recognition of what that means. You know, I mean, they'd probably be just as fine eating another dead cat if they saw one. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a matter of how hungry they are.
I do think most animals don't view humans as prey. Like, I think humans come across to most other predators as predators.
Well, especially because we're so much bigger than most of the pets we keep.
Well, that's definitely true.
I've always thought about that as being like a cat and like the skyscraper of a human being that's like walking around you all the time, and the fact that it doesn't seem to faze them at all. If something 15 times the weight of me like stepped over me, I would freak the fuck out.
Well, cats like to tempt fate. Even they'll try to trip you.
Yeah, they do. They like to walk in between your legs and shit. But we also can't imagine that. There's not much in the world. Like, there's not much on land that's 15 times the size of a human being. And even something like a bear, which could weigh, like, you know,
They're not that much bigger. They're just more,
over a ton. They're just bulky. They're not
they're heavier.
super tall. They're not 7 times taller than us or something.
It'd be kind of like if you were like a T-Rex's pet, you know?
Yep.
Like, you know, you lived in its apartment. It would clean out the human box every once in a while, you know?
With its tiny little arms and
Yeah,
his
yeah.
scoop. And he's scooping your poop with his tiny little arms, dude. Just like...
Can you just cover it on the corn?
That's a funny visual.
That should be the next Jurassic Park.
I thought you couldn't actually injure him.
You can't, but you can temporarily down him.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And buy yourself time. Which, it's like a very, very much a risk-reward thing.
Unless you
Normally,
have an unlimited ammo minigun.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes him not anywhere near the problem that he would be otherwise.
Very few things in life are problems if you have an infinite ammo minigun.
And that's true.
Yeah, man. Does a lot of work. A lot of work for you.
That's something we don't need.
Okay, so we need a hand. Oh, it's
There
just
you
right
go.
there.
Okay.
That's convenient.
What does that do?
You gotta
I
put something
think,
in it?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, we need.
Give him the battery.
Oh, wait.
That's what the Knights Templar
Oh.
intended.
Is.
There you go.
Which gives me the red jewel, which then the red jewel goes into that treasure box I put into the item box. And then I forget what you get from that, but... Yeah.
I feel like we could have pulled the jewel out anyway.
Probably.
Oh, hey, you have a friend. Wow, you actually got hurt. There you go.
Yeah, I actually have to use a health item.
Who would have guessed?
Hadn't come up even once yet.
Those sneaky lickers.
Yeah. I do. I still playing 5, right? Really looking at all the little things in it and kind of trying to see, like what are the parts that could be left as they are?
Right. What's salvageable?
Yeah, and one of the things I think would actually be just fine to leave exactly the way it is there's a great the great sequence where you go through after you get through the ancient city, you go into like a deep old lab, and it's supposed to be like the very first lab Umbrella ever had to study any of the viruses and stuff. And there's like this it's one of the only sequences where you're maybe not supposed to try and kill everything in the whole game.
Yeah.
And it's this like crazy hallway with all these glass cages lining up like this really long stretch. And it's just lickers everywhere. Like there's like hundreds of them inside of all these because they've been there since the original experiments.
Right.
And there's even like files on how introducing like the new thing that they make in 5, the Ouroboros infection, talking about how it's like that like granted them the ability to start reproducing, and so there's like
right because the snake is licking itself. So
okay, let's see right now. Let's see, is there? Yes, okay. I think that's
good thing there aren't any like crowns for Sage to stick in that gemstone in and make it tacky as hell.
Mismatch it with some other shit. Just some like hot ass.
Turn a priceless heirloom into something that would be found in like a fucking thrift store somewhere.
Yeah, like costume jewelry.
That's where Spirit Halloween gets all its shit from.
Sage.
Let's see. Alright, we're gonna go. Alright, let's go put this jewel in this treasure box. And then I can't remember if you need 2 batteries or if it's just 1. But I have the at least one of the batteries to put into the thing to blow up the wall to get the 3rd medallion so we can leave the police station.
Are a lot of explosives like AA battery powered?
I mean, that's certainly not common from what I've seen, but...
I mean, I guess maybe like the improvised ones in like a rack.
Well, I mean, hey, this is definitely this is a situation which you improvise on. So. Okay, maybe bejeweled box. Let's see. Find that. That opens. What did we get out of that again? Okay, so that's the badge. So that allows us to access the computer.
Yeah, you got the B-Stars badge.
Don't you fucking talk about B-Stars.
Hey, did you watching B-Stars again?
They got season 2.
You
watched season 2?
You have seen exactly the same amount of B-Stars I have.
Dude.
Okay, I have not watched any more.
Season 2, dude?
The fuck? No.
So what happened to...
I don't know.
Is that Chicken the main character now?
I have no idea. I am not watching that
What
shit.
happened to Jeffrey Lionstein? Dude?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Lionstein.
I couldn't believe that Sky was actively denying the fact that the predator-prey relationship was an allegory for rape. I was like, it couldn't be any more obvious, Sky. Okay?
Like they weren't even
making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like the most well-written story that has rape in it, it's going to make you uncomfortable. Well, when the whole thing is like
revolving around it and just shoving in your face every other second,
and it's like furry fetish porn,
yep.
Like
easy that we don't need.
This does not sound like Chris.
Yeah, it's because he's on that fucking prison island. that is yeah, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, that's a nice looking computer for the time.
Let's leave that where it is. You can come in here again.
You think that computer might even have like maybe like 60 megs of file storage?
Come on. You know where I am.
Taking his time. It sounds like neighbors in an apartment block.
Okay, so then... Yeah, okay, it's the library. Yeah, I mean, Mr. X is like a legitimately threatening presence to be around in the base game. Okay, and up here, where's the stairs? Oh, there we go. There's a ladder.
So is this library like the equivalent of what lawyers do, where they have an entire bookshelf of law books they've never touched in their office just to look fancy?
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I mean, come on. You think these cops have read all these books? No, hell no, dude. Actually, it's just left over from back when it was. Okay, cool. I guess I just needed the one.
Cool.
Which means we're already in. We basically only took us an hour to play like 2/3 of the game.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
So how soon are we going to be done with this, I guess?
I mean, because the police station is by far the most involved sequence, right?
Yeah,
the sewers and the lab at the end are like, not that they're like these tiny little things, but like they're still decent areas. But
you got company.
Huh. Okay, so what is this one? Woman bow snake, okay. Oh, of course, and you can't quite tell what they all are.
We'll get the bow and the snake first. That's a bow. At least I'm pretty sure it is. You said it was a snake?
Oh, I'm sorry, I looked at the wrong one.
Oh.
Ram harp bird.
Okay.
But that is a harp.
Okay.
That is right.
Harp, bow, same
That's
thing.
definitely the ram. And there you go. Okay, sweet. So yeah, we're already leaving the police station. Just like this massive area that there's so much to do in. Hey. Got a lot of damage on him from me doing this too.
I do like that preserve, you know.
He's also missing his hat.
Yeah, he loses the hat pretty easily.
Well, and he actively gets angry if you shoot it off him. He'll like start charging you harder. Okay. So.
Hey man, they don't make too many hats like that these days.
No.
Hard to get. Might have even been an antique, you know.
That's true.
You know how much ass you'd have to eat at Antiques Roadshow to get a hat like that?
Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to. Yeah, I want to go this way. You trading ass for hats? Is that what's going on now?
Yeah, I mean, I guess the question is like, you know, how many asses worth of hats can you get, or how many hats worth of asses can you get?
Oh my god!
You know, what's the exchange rate?
There we go. Okay. So.
Could we just set our differences aside and start making ass hats?
Ass hats. That's good.
So we do eventually open this way back up. I don't know what the key card is for. Well, whatever. I'll just keep it. Okay, we'll save now we're out of the police station.
God, this place is weird.
Right. Oh, actually, wait, no. Is this is this the sewers area yet, or is this the jail cell underneath? Because I remember us also having the jail cell under the police station.
Why does every game have a sewer level?
I don't know, man. In the early 2000s, late 90s, I feel like having a sewer level, it was such a trope of video games.
It didn't go away. I feel like a lot of games still have those sewer levels. Like it's
that
like
didn't work.
Is it because I have to
Put the
Hey, there's the
Fox?
box.
How you doing?
Hey.
What is up? Just there we
There you
go.
go.
Okay.
And that is such a
Suppressor.
I don't need
Can we
it.
have a suppressed minigun?
Right.
That's how that works.
I would take a few
That's locked.
silencers.
Just a silencer on every barrel. That's actually a really funny image.
It would be so pointless.
I know. But I love the
You'd be
idea
able to
of,
hear like the rest of it churning.
I love
still.
that idea. Like the bullet leaving the gun is suppressed, but the wind up of the minigun itself is just as loud.
Taking a break from Baldur's Gate 3. How are you? Hey,
Nice,
we're doing
nice.
great. We pretty much we've just been doing like straight horror games for a while.
Well, I mean, it is
at this
October.
point.
It's
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't feel like it, but it's October.
Yeah. The year went by quick, man.
yeah, it did. I do love that. Their mouths don't even move in these costumes. Oh, here's where you start getting some differences from Leon's campaign.
Okay, who the fuck is this?
Who the fuck that? She's like, oh my god, that's some bitch made a polygon.
I like how that character isn't made of polygons, but we are. That's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, they only have the polygon costumes for Leon and Claire, and everything else just looks like normal 4K high fidelity graphics.
You need help.
Yeah, it's like Sonic Forces, you know.
What?
Remember there was the two different Sonics from like different games or whatever.
That was I think that was a different one.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Well, so that's
Okay.
that's the daughter of the two scientists.
That is?
Well, no, the little girl is the
Oh.
daughter, and then this is the Umbrella tried to take his research from him, so he infected himself with the G
yeah.
virus.
Words ain't gonna cut it.
I mean, what do you do when you're mostly eyeball? Eye doesn't look healthy now. It's like full bright red and shit. You should see a doctor about that.
That's like a legit boss fight, normally. See
Normally.
how fast I fucking cleared that shit?
This just goes to show how many problems in life can be solved with a minigun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, it's great for speedruns, man.
Just like in real life.
Speedrunning life with my speedrunning life with my infinite ammo minigun in another world.
There you go. There you go.
There's another long anime title.
Those are so easy to make, you know.
It's over.
You just gotta have a really cheap animation studio, and then you're all set.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
See, like Leon didn't see the little girl at all, right?
Everything's fine.
She's like, "Are you okay?"
Will you help me find
We should give her an infinite ammo.
Hey,
look at that.
Tune.
We should give the kid an infinite ammo minigun too.
I mean, if we could.
Infinite ammo miniguns for everybody. I mean, that's what the NRA wants, right?
Yeah.
That does seem.
If
to
we
be
all had
the goal,
infinite
yeah.
ammo miniguns, we'd all be safe.
So this is Resident Evil. Yeah, we're doing Resident Evil 2. We're speed running it. We set it on easy mode. We took out the infinite ammo minigun, and also gave Claire her PlayStation 1 alternate costume.
We just evaporated a major boss in like 5 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, we're clear because we already did a full playthrough of Leon's campaign a while back, and I mostly just wanted to see them do.
Yeah, easy mode.
Yeah, we're doing easy mode, man.
Is that a disappointment? You know, or are we not true gamers anymore?
Yeah, we did Leon's campaign a while back, so I wanted these guys to see the second half and see the story differences.
Yeah, Sage, you're gonna have to turn in your true gamer badge. You know.
Well, you know you have to get like S+ on professional mode to unlock this minigun. So,
But not the easy mode.
wait, what?
You don't need that to unlock easy mode though.
No, easy mode comes by default.
Yeah.
But you have to beat like professional mode and get like an S rank to unlock the minigun to use at all, to then carry back into other playthroughs. So.
Oh well, nobody saw you play that one though, Sage. So
Well, you know what? That's before I started streaming at all.
Maybe you just hired somebody to play it for you, so you could get the minigun. You know.
Sure.
There could be some conspiracies.
It's all a hoax.
Yeah.
I've never played a video game ever.
Yeah, you can learn more about it on Alex Jones's podcast.
Video games are making the friggin' frogs gay.
That sounds like something he'd say, to be honest.
The video games, yeah, he probably would. Crazy motherfucker. Okay.
It wouldn't shock me if he's gone on some sort of tirade about video games in the past. But he might be self-aware enough to realize that, like, just read Randy Orton gave someone 1K to level up his Elden Ring character.
Who is Randy Orton? I genuinely have no idea who that is.
I don't either, actually. Yeah, what's he do? I mean, he must have money, so...
if he's like if he gets paid to play video games, then...
Well, he doesn't get paid to play video games. He pays someone else. A wrestler, right. Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know, whatever, man. If you...
well, why play a video game if you're not actually going to? If you're just
I actually, like, unlock all this shit to come back and use for fun.
It's sort of like those fucking, like, free-to-play games where you're supposed to, like, spend money to level up or whatever. It's like
Raid Shadow Legends?
Yeah. Like, well, why would you...
you don't even 5 seconds.
You don't even play that, do you? You just have an auto battle.
You can't... Hey, Ulysses. Come on, don't come at Sage's favorite game like that.
Come at it. I don't fucking like that game.
No, you don't like it. You love it.
People doing that with 2K and some other guys.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. I think this is fun to do on easy with the crazy weapons because I've already beaten this game like 6 times.
Mm-hmm. It's just goofing off essentially.
Yeah, we're just goofing it. Once you've beaten it 5 times and you know.
I mean, I'd be lying if I've never played like Doom on God mode just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've also played like the most hardcore Doom mods ever, so it balances out. The guy I knew had people pay him to level up their characters in Marvel Champions.
That's a phone game, right?
Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. I don't understand that.
You also have a rocket launcher in here, but I feel like this is the only game with a minigun. I feel like
it's faster. I feel like too.
Yeah, I feel like it would set that shit apart better.
But I mean, like, if you
make our playthrough more unique.
If you feel like you have to pay people to play video games for you, why even bother with the video game in the first place?
For some people, when they get so invested in a game or whatever, it's more about the status of being seen as, especially those MMOs or stuff like that. It's more about the status of being an elite player than anything else.
But you're not an elite player, though.
Paying for it.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd admit to paying for it.
Because then you have no status.
Yeah. The other person who played the game for you has status.
Right. Mm-hmm. Like, dude,
I got paid.
I make, like, Sekiro, I had to do that by myself. I had to get good at it. I had to learn.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you play video games for people? Why do you get paid to play video games for people?
Yeah, that's what you should be doing.
I mean, maybe I should. But I would be lying if it's the top to be known as the person who touches the lead.
That's accurate.
That's fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
But legit, yeah, like I
Actually, speaking of not touching grass, I heard about something mildly amusing from like old school like RuneScape type shit. Okay. Apparently, they had a kind of an in-game disaster.
I have a key card. Is that not the key? Is that not the right key card?
Apparently, you didn't get your parking validated.
Wow, Ed also. This is kind of a cutscene.
Right, maybe it forces me to... Yeah. Like how hands are clipping through the bars because of the costume.
Yeah, it might make you watch the cutscene and then you'll be able to use the key card you already have.
Right.
But yeah, so there was some sort of bug in the game where wish I had money to pay people for playing a game.
I mean, I wish I had that money, but then I would also, I'd
use it on something useful.
Yeah.
On the ground, hands behind your head.
You can't be serious.
On the ground.
Get down, Polygon.
Sherry, tie your hands.
Why are you doing
Shut up. Tie
I like his old school like outfit too.
her up now or she dies.
This is how they make child soldiers, dude.
Do you remember one of the two big bosses or boss characters we kept running into in the Leon campaign was the scientist that was infected?
Oh, yeah.
And this is his daughter. This little girl.
Oh, sure.
And then we saw both the parents, right? It's like kind of villains a little bit.
What's your name? What's your name?
It looks so goofy.
If zombies feed on them, they'd be eating for a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good meal.
Well, it's mostly fat, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the dude's probably been loading up on donuts for his whole lifetime, you know?
I mean, he's a cop, so.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
That's him doing his job.
Well, I mean, you know, he's a police officer at this.
Fix that?
Wow, she got out of that easy.
She did. No actual facial expressions.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Wonder where that stereotype comes from, cops and donuts. It's because they eat a lot of donuts. Like, that stereotype is just true.
Cops have a huge.
Dude, I worked at a gas station
of,
once for 2 years, and every day there were cops coming in buying donuts.
Yeah. Cops have an extraordinary amount of downtime.
What is this key card for, then?
The guy once offered me all his cool items in RuneScape just so he could talk to me, so I guess I didn't even have to pay for it.
Well, I mean, if you don't even have to pay for it at all. Oh, that's for the weapons locker. Okay.
You were 10 at the time?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Yeah, that sounds iffy.
That sounds,
Oof. Well, I'm sorry about that. Sorry you had to deal with that.
No, I mean, he seems to have thought it was a cool deal, but when you're 10, you don't realize why somebody might want to talk to you.
Yeah. Oh, he was also 10?
Oh,
okay. That's not
okay. That definitely is not near.
Okay, that's just kids being kids.
Yeah, that's just kids being kids then. That's not even weird.
I got like an entire deck of Pokemon cards for a sandwich once as a kid.
Nice. Context is better. No, it's
fine.
okay. We
You did say guy, so I assumed it was a dude, like a grown man, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
no
hey,
worries,
kid.
man. We got you.
Hey kid, you want some rare items?
Oh god. No, I don't like that. Okay, let's see. I have to get the key card to go through this fucking door now, because the key card I have is a different key card. Alright. No, I would actually say I think Claire has the overall more interesting half of Resident Evil 2.
Which is why we're cheesing it.
Well, I mean, we played Leon because 4 was coming out, right? And it was just like, well, if we're gonna do it, let's get the context or whatever of the narrative. But then the Claire half is continued in Code Veronica, which so far they seem to have like skipped over with these remakes, because it technically, if we were doing it totally chronologically, it should have come in between.
A message from Mr. Raccoon.
Oh yeah, there's like a bunch of little statues of him that you can find throughout the game and destroy, and I forget what the reward. I have it already, so I forget what the reward for it is. But
It's rabies.
yeah.
A little weird that it's an orange raccoon.
Shoot her in the butt.
This one was big. I think all of these get up if you. Nothing else in.
But yeah, I mean, like,
There's a door right there.
donuts and cops is kind of like a tradition at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Rabies and free ammo for everyone sounds like the perfect world. It wouldn't last very long, I'll tell you that.
But I think the big reason for cops and donuts or anything like that is that cops have an extraordinary amount of downtime where they're just going somewhere to stand around for or sit at a diner or something for like hours until a call comes in.
The other thing is that, like, because of how cops work, you know, with the nature of their schedule, they need, like, high energy, like, foodstuffs and stuff, so they fill up on coffee and sugars all day, you know?
Yeah.
Keeps you awake.
Exactly.
So that's a good point.
And it just sort of became tradition, you know, where, like, you know, new guy on the force, everybody goes out for donuts, right? Mm-hmm. I think I remember hearing once about a criminal who was absurdly dumb and decided to try and rob, like, a donut shop in daylight when they was just filled with cops.
Oh my god.
Well, that's some dumb shit.
Like, I don't know how they thought that was going to go.
Well, it depends. I mean, like,
I don't know what they thought.
I feel like half of all robberies are inspired by a need to procure money for drugs. So those people are also just not
Thinking
always
straight.
thinking
Yeah.
straight. 'Cause I don't know also what would make you be like, the prime target for robbery is a donut shop.
That is literally a Lego set that's for sale right now, robbing a donut shop.
That's funny.
I can see it, yeah, that's fun.
You just airing out the entire morgue right now.
I mean, it probably needs to be aired out.
Well, it's a zombie game, man. You go to the morgue and you're not going to make sure.
But I mean, morgues are stinky, is my point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, no kidding.
Those
They're
are
just-
big
yeah.
cockroaches.
Those
Holy
are big.
fuck.
Yeah, I don't know why
Can we
those are
take
so
another
huge.
look at those? Ever had any bad interactions with cops?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Cops broke
Oh,
up
okay.
a party I was at once.
Good God, look at those. Those are the size of your arm.
Yeah, those are fucking huge.
But they didn't write me a citation, so I call that a positive interaction.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, I won't say that I've had, like, as bad as they could be, for sure.
I've
but-
definitely had encounters with cops where it was clear they were just, getting off on their authority over nothing.
Yeah, I've definitely
yeah.
had that.
But I've never had, something, really crazy happen, like that.
Yeah, I've had them be, like, dicks. But, yeah, not necessarily,
Right in the gooch.
Yeah, you're just going right for all those crotch shots today.
Well, that's just how they happen to come out, man.
That's what they always say.
I have a problem with authority. My brain is just wired to, even when it's pointless to do so. My
Right.
brain is wired to just be like, well, I should.
There's a lot of people who are like that.
I have to fight the instinct sometimes because I'll just do it. Hey, we got one of the other keys.
Nice.
Yeah, with cops,
Right.
you never know what you're gonna get. I mean, I've definitely had interactions with cops that were totally nice and professional and shit. But
Yeah, I've had both for
yeah,
sure.
it's like any career where you're gonna encounter people who get the job because they actually care about doing it right, and then you get the people who just do it because they have something to prove.
Well, those, I mean,
It definitely
being a
attracts
cop,
those
yeah,
people, too.
attracts.
Well, the idea of
people
having
looking for-
power over your fellow man just naturally attracts bad people.
especially in the kind of primal base level of power that cops have. I don't know if there's any other position in society that
Prison
has.
guards.
Yeah, prison
sure.
guards. For
I'd
sure.
say they have even more of that.
Yeah,
than
because
cops do.
less people really don't care what happens to prisoners.
Right.
But it is that kind of.
Hey,
Sage doesn't respect authority, pushes the red button that says don't push button, then gets attacked by a gorilla.
It does sound like you did.
ah,
In
goddamn.
your ass.
Did you get killed?
I did.
Wow.
You
dude.
lost on easy mode with the infinite ammo minigun?
I did. That fucking liquor just took me
Damn.
the fuck out.
You got
Shit.
it, Nick?
Yeah.
I got licked. I got licked
Yeah.
hard. Oh goddamn! I have to do that whole bit again now.
How'd that feel, Sage? Getting licked like
Getting
that?
licked like that? I don't know, man. I feel violated.
Yeah, Sage, that undoes your entire Dark Souls career.
Does it?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, then that's that door.
Maybe he's the one to play this for you. Gotta pay him, yeah.
I haven't seen any Fujilos.
Yeah, what the
It's
fuck?
all. I say they're hiding on there.
Yeah, those guys are almost as big as those cockroaches. Can you imagine if cockroaches were actually that big?
Well, we were talking about big cockroaches earlier.
Oh, yeah?
We were, yeah. Getting the best cuts.
Okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, getting the best cat.
I see this is a farm. They're growing them for cockroach hunt or whatever. Don't get killed again, Sage.
I'll use a health then. Okay. Is this guy gonna pop out here?
Probably.
Come back out?
It's kind of what they do.
No, he's gonna wait till I go get everything and then come back. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Welcome to Longhorn. What would it be?
Long antenna.
Long antenna. Roach house.
Roach house.
Oh god. It's got like a CGI cockroach Patrick Swayze in the commercial.
Well, they could just use those cockroaches with the child faces or whatever from Cats.
Oh god, don't even
he's
remind
coming
me
up.
that exists.
He's coming up behind you, helping you make a pot.
It'd be like that fucking Star Wars Christmas special cooking show, you know?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
god.
Remember that Star Wars Christmas special Sage that made me watch?
Did you wait, we didn't make you, me, Ulysses, and Nadia watched that. You weren't even there for that.
I
think we showed him a few parts.
a huge amount of it.
Yeah.
I think we did. I don't think we showed you the whole thing.
A not inconsiderable amount of it. I know
we
I
saw you the
watched
choicest
like
bits,
7
you know?
minutes of fucking Wookiees talking to each other and not understanding what they were saying.
I know we showed you...
Chewbacca was watching VR porn.
Not Chewbacca,
Chewbacca's
Chewbacca's
dad.
dad. Chewbacca's dad was watching VR porn on Christmas in the living room.
In the living room, man.
Well, that's it's a great thing about virtual reality, man.
You know, the people who made that scene originally wanted it to be more raunchy, but the studio told them no.
And now, do you mean George Lucas
They
wanted
were
it to be more raunchy?
And the studio is like, nobody wants to see Wookiee dick, dude. Nobody wants to know what you think that looks like.
God, that Star Wars Christmas special is fucking bad.
There's a reason they tried to literally
Pretend it
eliminate
didn't.
it. Yeah.
Harrison Ford would not even acknowledge that it happened.
I mean, can you blame them?
I can't blame him, no. I can't blame him.
I can blame him for Dial of Destiny, man. Holy shit, Sage, you lied to me. That's an even dumber idea for a movie than Crystal Skull.
No, I did lie to you. I said it.
You were like, well, it's not as stupid as Crystal Skull. And I was,
Oh, wait, what? I
think you forgot the key.
up.
you did.
No,
You
whoops.
died. Remember?
No,
you
I
went
went
back,
all the way
but-
back and I just didn't pick it up. Okay, I have to go back and grab that.
Yeah, I don't know why that movie had to get made, to be honest.
Dial of Destiny?
Yeah.
Well, they had to go back to ancient Rome, dude.
I know. Well, they went back to, what was it, like Syracuse or something?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they went and found Archimedes or something.
So stupid.
It's Indiana Jones, not Bill and Ted. Like,
There we go. Just gotta get up, and that's why that other liquor wasn't in the hallway yet, because I didn't put the key up. Should be right outside of this room and
Smells
then around
keys.
the corner. It smells keys.
Well, it might be a very stinky key, you never know. You don't know where that key's been.
It's true. Could be like a prison key.
Oh,
Being
God.
kept in somebody's prison wallet.
Yeah?
There you go. Seems like it should be easy, right?
At least when you know where they're coming.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. First.
Do you think that ever happens? Like somebody gets out of prison and they're keeping their credit cards in their butt?
It's got you so used to it.
Yeah, they go into a store, start digging in their ass, and be like, Dale, you don't have to do that anymore.
That'd be a very
Some people can't kick that habit. Like,
be a very unfortunate faux pas.
Yeah.
I don't need that shit.
If that happened to me, I'd be like, dude, you can just take it for free.
Well, maybe somebody would do that intentionally because they know they get stuff for free.
Oh, that's true. I wouldn't let somebody butt Amex.
Is that a hide around the corner? Okay. So I think that's good for all that. Alright.
Yeah, this is a pretty big parking garage. But not a lot of parking spaces.
Looks like a pretty useful key.
Oh, something we don't need.
Yep, don't need that. You don't need most of the shit that we're finding.
Found the card yet?
We got the key for the control room, and I think the key card for the gates in here.
We can't just ram our way out with the police car.
No, unfortunately.
That's too bad.
So I think, yeah, diamond key goes there, and then I think...
That's why they couldn't have Chris as a character unless he could just Hulk smash his way through that gate.
Okay.
Hey, what's on that plate? Anything good?
Hard to tell. Looks a little moldy, to be honest.
Oh, mold just adds flavor.
Don't need that. Sure, we'll take that.
The refreshing taste of mold.
Don't need that.
They should make a mold flavor Mountain Dew.
Pretty sure that is the flavor of Mountain Dew.
Mold is the flavor of Mountain Dew. Alright, so we gotta go back it up here now. Okay, so the keycard was not in there yet. If I remember right, I think Ada gives you the keycard when you're Leon.
So he just gets free handouts. That's why he gets ahead.
At least sometimes, yeah. But like I said, Claire also gets better overall weapons.
That's true. Because she has to work for them.
She has to work for him a little harder. Or like this chief's office we never got in here at all in Leon's campaign.
What the fuck?
That guy with that guy that just put a gun to our head or whatever. That's the police chief.
He looks like the kind of guy who would have an entire office full of taxidermy animals. Yeah.
Yes, he does. So thanks for your unwavering support. I've deposited a small sum in your account to use as you see fit. I hope I can count on you to maintain surveillance over your subordinates, especially the ones who survived the mansion. Get rid of them if you must. Ran into some trouble with Umbrella headquarters. Suits want to take the fruit of my research away, but don't worry, this will all blow over. Oh, William Birkin, that's the scientist. The one that with the giant.
I like that the police chief is named Irons. That's pretty great.
Definitely a good stereotypical cop name.
Mm-hmm. Very.
Don't worry, this will all blow over soon. You just keep doing what I tell you to, and everything will be all right. You are to up the security around my lab. Your muscleheads are to shoot any suspicious person on site. So this police department was just doing security for Umbrella.
A corrupt police department? You don't say.
No. Okay, kill them or even if they're Umbrella employees. I'm so close to completing G, and no asshole is going to get in the way. Get your shit together and do your fucking job. I need more security in the series. Don't you know how critical of a time this is for me? So the money I can pay you whatever once I take over, but not before. Why don't you get that? Never forget how expendable you are. Not like Wesker would have let Birkin actually take over Umbrella anyway, right?
Fucking turtle.
Yeah, there's just this.
You know what's really hilarious?
In here is.
You guys ever seen Bad Taxidermy?
Yes, so good.
I love that shit.
That fucking beaver, dude. The beaver that we...
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
That's a heart key.
I'm getting the feeling that we are a little bit critical of the police here. But I'm an empath.
I mean, like, I think everything's always complicated. There's people, like we said before, there's people that sign up for that because they genuinely, like, want to do it right and care, and there's total douchebags that sign up for it. I think it's just it's got an issue of attracting douchebags.
Yeah.
And the training, I think, is often not nearly as good as it needs to be.
It varies department by department, really.
Yeah, this is a taxidermy log. Pleased with how it turned out. I'm getting tired of working on these puny things. Maybe time to move on to more challenging animals. Nearly came, and I sliced its yellow belly open, and its warm gut spilled out. I still smell of wild beast. This is the life. This is the police chief, yeah.
This guy's creepy.
Yeah. Specimen's body is soft, sweet, and white all over, and it's all mine forever. Yeah, this guy's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Well, he definitely should be around that kid.
Where's the key card?
I don't know yet. We're gonna find it, though. We're gonna find it. We'll get there. Figure it out.
We don't have the heart key, right?
Not yet.
Oh, there's that tiger he came over.
He just has a tiger closet?
He's got a tiger closet. Let's see.
That guy came on that tiger, dude.
Yeah, that's not good, man.
Yeah, no, okay, we gotta get the things to open this up.
Man, these police budgets, man, they're out of control, you know. Is that a giant dodo?
Is that a big dildo?
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
I almost did. I mean, those are very similar words. But also, dodos do not get that big.
Yeah, or...
or are alive enough for anybody to have taxidermy.
There is exactly one taxidermy dodo.
There really?
There is one. It's in a British museum.
I didn't know that.
Centuries old.
Huh. Alright, power panel parts fix issue. Fortunately, a repairman from one of our stores is at the station to repair the bell in the clock tower. We sent a few spare parts with him. We report they left one in the third floor east storage room. Something goes wrong or you need more than one, please don't miss. Okay, so there's one in the third floor east storage room and one in the clock tower. There's the heart key, I think is in that.
I like all these Egyptian busts he has there too. Like has he been pilfering museums? What the fuck?
Okay, so we got the heart key and the diamond key. We need to get the electronic parts to open this, and then
they're probably
that's the key card right there.
No, okay, they're probably in the door with the heart key.
No, well, we probably need the heart key to get to it, but one of them's for sure in the clock tower, and one of them's in the third floor storage room, which probably do have the heart key symbols on them.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly that one taxidermy dodo they got, it might be a source of DNA they could use to clone them.
Oh, dude, are we going to bring dodos back?
Yeah, man. That's actually been talked about as one of the more plausible things we could clone for quite a while.
Yeah, you probably just put it in an ostrich.
Pigeon, more likely.
Really start as small as a pigeon, huh?
Well, the dodos and pigeons are actually more closely related, so you might be able to make...
I didn't know that either.
I think that's kind of what dodos are, actually. They're just third deformed pigeons.
Are they really?
Basically, yeah.
I believe it.
Some pigeon ancestor flew off to the islands and then became an island bird, and over time it became a dodo.
Well, two pigeons flew over to that island.
You know what I mean.
No, I know.
They will let me out. We don't even need that shit.
That was rude.
Oh shit. Woo. Come through.
Just gonna wait for you on the ceiling, probably.
Okay. Nice. There you go. Yeah, not hiding very well, are you?
Well, they're not very smart. Their brain is on the outside.
That is a good point. Yeah, we already looked at that before. And then Leon gets this key, but Claire can never get that one. There's also certain door keys that only one character can go in the map. Okay, so now, let's see here. Okay, so we want to go up to floor 3, west storage room. Okay, so both of the places we need to go are on the 3rd floor.
Okay. If we were able to clone dodos, would you want one as a pet?
I don't know, man. That doesn't seem like it'd be the greatest pet.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I guess I don't know enough
what their
about
temperament would be like.
Yeah, like what would they? Yeah, what's the temperament?
Are they squawky?
We don't really know, to be honest, because we killed them so fast.
Yeah,
we couldn't study them properly.
Oh, there you go.
So you don't know if they'd even make good pets.
No, we don't. But they're about the right size, you know.
Maybe.
I feel like having a
I don't really think birds make very good pets.
Want a dodo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Parrots are good pets.
Are they?
I mean, sure. I guess I don't.
Well, crows. Crows are great pets.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 2 crows.
Crows will fuck with you, but they're fun.
Okay.
Crows are pretty smart.
They're definitely smart. I'm not saying that like all birds are stupid or anything, but
No, not all birds are not turkeys.
Hashtag not all birds. Oh, that's in the wrong place.
Yeah,
there are definitely some dumb birds out there, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, turkeys are dumb.
Crows are cool.
Great. Yeah,
Pigeons.
crows are cool.
Maybe some sadistic bastards.
They're just goth.
Have you ever seen that video of the crow making 2 cats fight each other?
Yes,
No,
yeah.
that sounds amazing.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, that crow is fucking with those cats.
Yeah, the crow like instigates a fight between 2 cats and then
It's
just
like,
flies
it's like
off and
getting
watches.
behind each of them and then like
Trying to push them
and
together.
thinking that it's the other cat doing it.
That's the interesting thing about animals, is the smarter they get, the more willing they are to troll other animals.
Yep.
That's very true.
Well, and there aren't too many animals that that people consider to be intelligent that don't have some element of like sadism in them. Octopuses, dolphins, shit like that.
Chimps, obviously.
Chimps for sure. Chimps will eat the face of a baby chimp.
Yep. Chimps will
They'll do some genuinely fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think if there's a widely considered intelligent animal that is just nice all the time. I don't think so.
What about elephants?
You know, you don't hear a lot of bad things about elephants. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Elephants are good people.
Yeah, that's,
I do know that the male elephants, they do have that period during the mating season where they become like unreasonably violent to everything around them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they're kind of a special case because
Yeah,
they're
they're
not
just
socialized in the
horny,
same
dude.
way that the female ones are. Because they don't live with the herd.
Okay.
It's hard being a horny elephant, dude. There's some big balls to go blue, dude.
You know, they use their dicks as kickstands.
Do they?
I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. If they trip or start to fall over, they can like get erect instantaneously, and their dicks are so big that it like props
Balance
them up
them
and
out.
holds them up.
I guess that's why they call it a third leg.
And for an elephant, yes, they do.
There's a fifth leg, though.
Well, I guess it's like,
You know, kangaroos are considered, certain species of kangaroo are considered the only five-limbed land creature.
was there an elephant that killed a woman and ruined her funeral? I
haven't heard that
story,
specifically, but that sounds plausible.
it's
I know they'll go
totally
on.
true.
I know they'll go on like drunken rampages in India.
Oh, yeah.
Like they go seek liquor out, get all liquored up, and then rampage through the village.
Monkeys do that,
Party
too.
elephants, huh?
You know?
Baboons will loot alcohol, drink it all, and then just, like, go on a bender through people's apartments.
So then they have a red face and a red ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we got the battery from the storage room. Now we need to get the one from the clock tower.
Do you know that human women are some of the only female mammals that don't have visual signs that they're ovulating?
No? It's more like smell based, right? It's like pheromones and stuff that really tell you.
So like primates, like a baboon's ass will get like extra red, you know, when it's coming up
Right.
on mating season.
It's probably a good thing we don't have that. I mean, just
There's
imagine...
enough creeps out there.
Yeah,
that
for
would-
sure.
Also, just imagine how a torquing would look like.
Good point.
Be interesting.
Point. That's not where I was thinking, but good point.
It's like, damn, her ass be red and swole.
That'd be a song, probably.
It would be a song. You know, it'd be a song.
It's that time of the year, the bitches' asses is swole.
That would have been a song in like 2002.
Yep.
Yeah, it would have.
That would have been top
It would
40.
have been a Nelly song.
A Nelly Furtado song.
Nelly featuring Nelly Furtado.
There's an alternate universe somewhere that's that.
That's probably true.
Okay, so that's. Okay, so then I need to get. Figure out.
Fucking library and a clock tower and a police station.
Well, like I said, it used to be an art museum. You know?
Sounds more like a game of Clue.
Do art museums have a lot of libraries?
Maybe.
I guess not that I'm super aware of.
Yeah, I feel like those are kind of cross purposes, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know. It's supposedly state of the art at one point.
No, it's the Resident Evil universe. Doesn't have to make sense all the time.
Depends on the museum, but it's not
Yeah,
uncommon.
okay.
All right, fair enough.
Doesn't seem too crazy.
Maybe in Europe. I just don't know about in America. Again, Americans don't read.
No,
That's also true.
can't be bothered, man.
Yeah.
It takes too much work.
All that book learning don't make the world safe for democracy, dude.
God damn it.
Neither do Europeans.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We
We
just
just
pretend
pretend.
to.
Americans don't even pretend.
I mean, I know the French pretend that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they pretend to have a culture.
pretend they clean them.
Sometimes I think Europeans just dazzle Americans with their accents, and they'll be like, they sound different, so they must be smart.
That definitely happens with like the British.
They sound fancy.
I mean, the British accent is always associated with intellectualism here, but then you hear a British person actually talk, and you're like, wait, this person doesn't know a goddamn thing.
Well, but they don't always sound like the British people that we cast in our movies.
Well, it depends. Are they Oxford or are they Cockney?
Yeah.
Right. Well, if they're Cockney, I'm not going to be able to understand what they're saying. Period. So. That is an impossible accent for especially if they're using the Cockney rhyming slang. That is just entirely impossible for me to decipher what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, that shit's just such nonsense, dude. It's like pig Latin with like 2 extra layers on top of it.
That is accurate, though. It is like that.
Yeah, Americans, they got 2 understandings when they hear like a different accent. Either that person is really smart or that person is really dumb.
Right. Yeah, Americans, they divide into those 2 stereotypical categories.
I don't know, what accents do Americans assume are dumb, though?
Well, I guess it depends on...
I feel like the people who think that other accents are dumb...
all other accents are dumb?
Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh, right, there's the jack for... Okay, so I need to get the jack to move this. Where is that?
And you do have sort of that thing, there's sort of that subculture in America where, like, the more something is associated with intellectualism, the dumber Americans will perceive it to be.
That's also true. Just out of a sense of being contrarian.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Like, not every American thinks that way, but there are a lot that do.
Yeah.
So if somebody speaks with some sort of effete Oxford English accent, the idea will be that they must be really stupid because they don't understand the real world like a proper man.
Okay, so let's see. I'll try to go back to the... There's a lot of small steps in this game. I'm just forgetting this.
Baby steps.
It is always amazing to see how people who are really formally educated...
I speak with a fake American accent when I speak English. Where does that put me on the stupidest scale?
Well, if you're trying to emulate us, you might be even dumber than us.
Yeah. Either that or it means you're doing it right. I'm not sure which.
I'm kidding, but...
It depends on who you ask, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. Can I get the crank from the water thing? Was that where I was supposed to get that from?
From my perspective, as long as you're not speaking French, you're doing it right.
Yeah. That's about the only one I don't like.
Can't help it. It's just that I learned everything
No,
online.
I get you. Everybody picks up their accents from entertainment.
I speak French. Do you know French or do you regularly speak French? That's the difference.
When are you going to go on the Reconquista of Flanders, dude? You guys got to split Belgium up. That's not even a real country.
Let's see. I'm actually going to look this one up.
What, how to speak French?
No. Clear, second one.
Because I'm highly in support of the partition of Belgium. I don't think these fake countries should exist.
You just really don't like Belgium.
Like these memes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like the territory or the people. It's just the country doesn't make sense. It's like taking part of one country and part of another country and then sticking them together and being like, look.
I mean, isn't that what most countries are? I don't speak it regularly, but I understand it. You hold a basic conversation. No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
I mean, the real reason that we generally go off on French people is because of the thing where you got a lot of French people that are real snobby about their culture and their language.
Which is funny because it's something that the French and Americans have in common too.
Yeah, it is.
Although I don't know that Americans are particularly snobby about their language, but we definitely
have.
We definitely have the things that people are.
There's a lot of those speak English, kind of people, right? This is America. You can't speak other language.
Well, there's that, but I guess it's the French are very big on like the proper use of their language and grammar and so. And the Americans couldn't give a shit
that's true.
about the structure of the language or the integrity of the language in any way whatsoever.
No, Americans will say whatever the fuck as long as it's in English. They don't care.
Right.
But they do get snobby about other languages in America.
Yeah, Well, the people are ignorant, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
But French take that to another level. I mean, you got the ones who get pissy if like you're not speaking French when you're in France. Mm-hmm. But even if you are speaking French, they might not be. They're
mad if you don't speak it that well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they have like a court that like governs their language and decides what words can be added into French and how French can be used, and they take it really
you're not allowed to
seriously.
call it champagne unless you're drinking it in France.
Yeah, it's got to come from Champagne region of France.
I think it's literally even if you just don't drink it in France, so you're not even supposed to call it champagne.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it just had to come from Champagne, like
the
region of France.
Yeah, no,
but the EU, I'm sure the French are very defensive of that, but that's like an EU thing. Like they're very like you can't call it Parmesan Reggiano unless it's from the Reggiano region of Italy.
That's fair. That's fair.
You think that's fair?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I thought you were about to be like, well, the French can't do it, but the Italians can.
No, Italians can also be super fucking.
Yeah. Everywhere really has those kind of assholes. It's just that France actually developed that into a bit more of a subculture.
Well, and then, I mean, you only have a few countries with, like, a high-class food culture.
Distinctions are important.
As far as, like, where stuff comes from, or things like that.
I don't know. It sort of depends on why the distinctions are going to be an angry European here.
That's fine.
Yeah, you
That's
can be an angry European.
You're welcome. You're welcome to your opinions, man.
We're not here to tell you what to think.
Yeah.
In fact, I would specifically say that no one should listen or take an opinion based on anything we ever say.
No. You do
For
not.
legal purposes.
Defending the French and Italians.
Well, I am one of the Italians, so.
Yeah. Did I think part of Brexit screwed that up for Scotch?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it only applies in the European Union, but I believe that before Brexit, Scotch was another one of those things where it was pretty heavily defended. Like, you couldn't sell whiskey made anywhere else as Scotch. Well, I don't think people even really try to do that. Like, I've never seen an American whiskey company try to call their whiskey Scotch.
Is there anybody in Europe who maybe does that now just to spite England for Brexit?
Maybe. Although Scotland was not happy about Brexit.
That's true. They're still not. Not defending the Brits. I mean, I agree with you on that. Well, the Brits can suck it anyway.
Yeah, but the Scots did not want to leave the EU.
Okay.
It was everybody else.
Well, Scots just generally aren't happy with a lot of the way things are run in England.
No, well, they're just much more European in mindset than the Brits are.
There we go. Records. That's where we need to go.
The Brits are still pining for the empire they lost, and they barely can keep their island together. So
they're jealous of us.
They are. Well,
but our empire is declining.
Right.
Not everybody. The vote was so close.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But all those people that voted when they had no idea what the issue even was.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
that's the thing about encouraging everyone.
That was very American of them.
No matter what, is you get people that don't know what the fuck they're doing or talking about.
It was an emotional vote. There is a kind of existential dread in England over the fact that they once ran the world, and now it's a pretty degraded power. And,
But now they can't even
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Well, now they can't even get curry anymore. What are you supposed to eat if you can't get curry in England?
I thought
British food is terrible.
Oh, but definitely a big part of it.
Yeah, racism was a big part of it, but it also does come down to the fact that there is a lot of anxiety over the fact that Britain is not a world-class power anymore.
Old people, yeah. Definitely.
Because they're gonna... Like, the Security Council needs to be remade. It is ridiculous that England and France are still on the UN Security Council. Those positions belong to India or to Brazil or just like the highly populated rising powers of tomorrow, not...
Well, because in reality it's just, how much power do you have now that you want to desperately cling to by holding everyone else down?
Right.
That's what gets you a seat in the UN.
Yeah. Well, and then, the U.S. is very much in favor of keeping France and the U.K. on the Security Council.
Because they generally back up our interests.
Yeah, the French buck the U.S. every once in a while, but Britain's a straight proxy vote for the U.S.
The United States will bully them into agreeing with everything we want.
Do you remember when France, actually went against us on the Iraq War, and, we were, so aggressively anti-France for a while?
We renamed, French toast and French fries and shit.
Freedom fries, yeah.
Oh, God, I remember that.
So dumb.
And
the French were right.
They were right.
They were. I will 100% take the French side on that one.
Well, the whole world could see that the Iraq War was a fucking joke.
And, completely unjustified.
Because Europe was 100% on the U.S.'s side for Afghanistan.
Everybody was on our side for Afghanistan.
And then we tried to push the Iraq thing, and they were like, whoa, what is this shit? What does this have to do with Afghanistan?
The British still went with us, though.
Yeah, like I said, the Brits are a proxy vote for the U.S.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we bully them. Our elite is just merged with the British elite at this point.
True,
their interests are our interests, and our interests are their interests.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or at least the interests of our elite. The interest of the average Brit and the average American is irrelevant to those people.
Exactly.
Not underestimate them. They have the breed. I like cheese. I'll give them that.
Pretty good. The French have done some pretty amazing things with food.
I prefer Italian cheese.
Great pastries.
I'm going to be the dissenting here. I think anything that's been done in France has been done better in other countries. For example, pastries. The Vietnamese do better French pastries than the French do.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. The Vietnamese do better pastries.
Yeah, I love Vietnamese.
I'm Italian. I love Italian food. I'm pretty.
Italian food's hard to top, man.
It is good.
Food.
Well, for me, top 3 is Italian, Japanese, and Ethiopian.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are
interesting.
Good. I like a lot of Middle Eastern stuff generally.
Yeah. No, we just like.
No, we're just judgmental dicks.
Yeah, we're just being average Americans.
Yeah, exactly.
we just operate on a series of stereotypes and half-baked observations.
We got to fill dead air with something.
The croissant in France is not the same as somewhere else. Have you tried a Vietnamese croissant? Is my question to you.
Because that is pretty special.
I have not been to Vietnam, but we do have a lot of Vietnamese businesses around here.
Yeah, we do have a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quang's, dude. You ever been to Quang's?
Yeah, it's a good place.
Oh, Quang's is so good.
I just love pho.
Pho is amazing.
I love any culture that'll throw raw meat in hot soup.
I'm not saying that a French can see is that's fair.
No, but
I'm not.
It's better if you're in France and you get it there.
Sure, I can get that.
Oh, the French pastry, yeah.
Yeah,
I would certainly agree with you that a French pastry, made in France is better than made in America. I just think Vietnamese would do a better job than either.
Yeah, no, that's where I am at too.
I was pretty happy with the pastry scene in Denmark. I can say I can see that.
I
actually did eat that. Aren't you going to Denmark?
Me, no.
You went to Denver.
Denver. You told me he was going to Denmark.
I really did.
That's right. It's absolutely different. Oh, that's true for a lot of stuff. Americans' food is very different from what else you'll find in the world.
Oh, there are things that...
The things that are in our food are illegal in most places.
Well, chocolate, right?
Yeah.
There's no comparison between American chocolate and German chocolate.
Oh, God, no. No, dude, Europeans will say that American chocolate has a distinct vomit-like flavor.
Hershey's does. I think they're talking about Hershey's, and it absolutely does. Yeah. I think it tastes more like rancid milk, but there is something... I do
think that's what that is.
There is something wrong with Hershey's chocolate.
Because we make it on the cheap because we have no pride in our work.
Yeah. It's all mass-produced garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, German chocolate I have had. Imports, I haven't been to Germany, but, it is good.
Yeah, chocolate's good over.
See, there you go.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
I mean, there is good chocolate in America, but what people think of as chocolate in America is pretty nasty. Like the mass-produced stuff is pretty gross.
Well, sure, yeah. There's good chocolate here if you go to like a small shop that like makes it themselves and that kind of thing. But
yeah. I mean, even what's it, Ghirardelli or whatever, isn't terrible. Like
it's all right.
Our high-end mass-produced chocolate isn't awful. It's not European chocolate, but
right. Well, Hershey, but I guess Hershey's.
Yeah, Hershey's is horrible.
Yeah.
Like the Hershey's like bar you make s'mores with is just ass. Like it is so bad. Somebody was pissed at me for talking shit about the Hershey's.
Really?
Oh, they were like, don't say that. Like, this is good. I love that. And I was like, dude, are you serious?
Stop it.
I can't help it. I just love the taste of vomit.
And I mean, like, my palate runs the gamut. Some of my favorite meals are pure white trash. Like some of my favorite meals, but there is something about like the really low quality of certain things in this country I cannot stand. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I don't come to America for the chocolate.
No, you come here for the hamburgers.
Yeah, come here for the steak or whatever. But yeah, don't. Or the portions. I mean, like that is something that almost every foreigner I've ever met who comes to America, I'm pretty sure
not the portions.
I'm pretty sure they'll get sick of it. Yeah, the veggie scene. Yeah, I was gonna say the veggie scene has nothing to offer you, man.
Actually, that's not true. We do have wild rice. That's damn good.
Wild rice is fucking good. That is true. I do love me some
I'll
wild
be able
rice.
to say
Really?
Okay. Wild rice.
Oh.
I don't know why. I don't know what it is.
Are you even a
You like
Minnesotan?
metaphorically just dug up an ancient burial. some Native American spirits could be haunting your ass, making comments about wild rice like that.
I don't care for it. I gotta say.
I like it.
Right.
I mean, whatever. I'm not saying.
Yeah, no,
Everybody
I
has
know.
different tastes.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
No, we also just talk a lot of shit.
That's the big thing.
Too. In general, we just talk shit. We say things we don't even mean.
Yeah.
All the time.
Most of the time when we talk shit about other countries, we're harder on them than they actually deserve.
Fast food always fascinated me, though. I'll dump my morals in the trash to try all the fast food.
Yeah, you gonna come over here and get that wrap from Popeyes?
Yeah, love that rap from Popeye. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I've got both of these.
There are a few countries in Asia that have like kind of understood the fast food like model and been able to build their own homegrown chains. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Japan.
But most of the world hasn't figured it out, and they just default to American chains. Like American fast food's everywhere.
It is fascinating how in China, American fast food places are like fancy sit-down restaurants.
That is weird.
Well, there's a cultural association in Asia that I think definitely doesn't exist in Europe. They've seen a little too much of us, but there's an association of America.
They know too much.
There's an association with America and like fancy still in East Asia.
That's because not enough of them have been here then.
Yeah. Dutch food is just trash in general. I actually don't know that much about Dutch food.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
I like your little pancakes, dude. Those are yummy. Like, I haven't eaten a lot of Dutch food. I like stroopwafels. Those are solid. What else have I eaten that's Dutch? Yeah, just the little pancakes and those, I think, are about it. Yeah, those. Yep, those are good.
I can't even pronounce that.
I call them profiteroles, but that is a different pastry.
That sounds
entirely.
like a fucking pharmaceutical.
It does. Yeah.
Well, there is a pastry called a profiterole, but it's not the Dutch
It's like you read
pancakes.
about
It's
somebody
something
like
else.
overdosing on profiteroles.
That sounds like that.
It's a real pastry. It's just not the little pancakes or whatever.
Could you give us a guide on how to pronounce that?
Yeah, that's why I didn't even try.
Yeah, I genuinely. I mean, I do want to know, like for real. I'm interested in learning.
Profiteroles.
That sounds even more American. Like that's like
It does sound like something you'd have to weigh 300 pounds to properly pronounce.
that was about right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Profiters?
Profiters.
Okay. Well, what do you
Sounds
know?
like something you hear in South Park.
My Dutch is
kinda does.
my Dutch is solid, guys.
Apparently, yeah.
I like your windmills too. Actually, your country is pretty fascinating from an engineering standpoint.
Here's a
I was
question.
learning. I was
that's
learning
true.
about the what do they call them? Polders, where they drain the fields with the windmills.
Nice.
That's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, the way that water is,
pretty
like,
ingenious.
pushed
Like
out
those
and, like, land
hundreds
is reclaimed
hundreds
from
of
the
years
ocean.
of land reclamation. That's pretty
That's
impressive.
badass. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys have Dutch windmill cookies like made in the Netherlands, or is that just like a stereotype that came from somewhere else?
I haven't even heard that.
You don't know about Dutch windmill cookies?
I don't know about
There's
that.
little cookies in the shape of windmills. You know,
I have
they're
not seen
extremely
them
common.
before.
You can get them at the dollar store down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No. I don't.
Well, it's not a dollar store anymore. It's a $1.25 store. Less dollars in there, but
The
It's
$1.25.
$5. It's a $5 store.
I don't think we do. Okay. I wonder where the hell Dutch windmill cookies came from, but they're a thing.
Do you guys know?
Here. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't even know about that here.
How did you not know? They're like ubiquitous.
Do you guys go
Maybe I've
Dutch?
seen them and I didn't know what they were called.
I can
and
see that,
just-
yeah.
I don't know.
Do you guys go Dutch when you go get dinner? I mean, is that a
Maybe
thing?
at tourist shops.
Just
Interesting. Yeah.
Fucking thing I could let you go.
Have you ever heard that phrase, going Dutch?
I don't know what you mean by that.
That's where you split the bill.
Oh.
Like you say, we go Dutch on dinner.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I haven't heard that
Is the
before.
implication that
okay.
Dutch people are cheap? Like, what is that?
Well, that is that is about the only stereotype I know about Dutch people is that they're cheap.
Okay.
All right, now we got
The
one of
only
these.
one I've
What
heard.
is that? Holy fuck, that's creepy. Burn it.
Yeah, see?
Okay,
See
all
it?
right, there we go. Fair,
See?
fair.
I was even correct about that stereotype.
I don't like this thing.
What's in there, dude?
A block.
Is that a tesseract?
Okay.
What is that?
Huh.
It goes into something else, I guess.
Yeah.
Looks like a pinhead puzzle.
Oh, yeah, there's this whole whole sequence where you have to play as Sherry in this game. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's only in
This
players.
makes sense, though. Dinners are expensive here. I mean,
Yeah.
cheap people get a bad rap.
Yeah,
I think.
eating out in the U.S. is quite a bit cheaper than it is in Europe, from my understanding.
Depending on where, it's not cheap
Yeah.
in, like, New York.
No.
Well, yeah, that's true.
We sit down for hours and we order loads of drinks. Oh, yeah, that's where the money
Yeah,
goes.
Americans
That's where the money
Americans
goes.
don't do the hours long
Dinner is like
thing.
20 minutes here.
Wow, that's a lot. I mean, it depends on how fast you can eat.
It does, yeah. America is like how fast can you push food down your gullet? That's how long your dinner is.
Yeah.
Other countries, they make like a ceremony out of it that I've
Yeah.
never fully understood, you know? Especially with like the
You need
Chinese.
to do the triangle and the star. You need to find the side that's triangle and star. Yeah, probably that one over there, and then
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, this is easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Easy-ish anyway.
No, because it's a square.
No, because you need a star on both sides.
I thought you had it right that one time.
No, he needs a side with 2 stars.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
that-
yeah,
it's-
you're right.
It's that
it's the
block.
one
Yeah,
in
move
the
the
middle.
one in the middle
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
that one needs to be
you
over
go.
there.
Oh, but it has to match the top.
Yeah, but if you no do the 2
can move
star
that one
side,
around.
and then move the one over there.
Flip
Wait.
that one over.
Which
That one right there. Flip it.
No,
No?
because you need to have a side with a square.
No, but you also have to keep in mind that it has to have the star
Yeah, it
on
has
the
to
bottom
match
and
the
it has to
star
have
on
a
the-
triangle on the top.
Is that a triangle on top?
Is
I thought
that
that was
what
a
that is? I
square.
can't
I
really
thought that was
tell.
a square on the top.
Yeah, I did too.
No, it's a
Oh, it's a triangle. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
So I'm pretty
You
sure
need
this
that.
is the only
Okay.
one that can go
Gotcha.
there.
Okay, sure.
Okay, yep, that makes sense.
And
You just need
then
a circle.
from here,
Circle and a
That one's
square.
not gonna do
It's
it.
got to be circle, square. No.
Watch us incompetently flail at puzzles.
Square.
can I? Yeah, I can't move that like that. So
That one doesn't have what you need. You might have to do a different
Yeah, we might have done it
order.
wrong.
Yeah. Are you? Yeah. Okay.
then,
What's got circles on it?
huh?
You can't flip them. You can't flip them the other direction, can
No,
you?
they only
gotcha.
turn one way.
Gotcha. That's kind of stupid.
Damn it, our education has failed us.
Holy shit, I feel like a baby right now.
Okay, that one has to be that one. Right?
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's triangle.
Yeah.
That's triangle. Hold on. This one has to be this one because
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
okay,
block.
sure. And then you need triangle star.
Yeah, no, it has to be triangle star on that side.
That's
Yeah,
not
there we
has to
go.
be that
okay,
one.
okay. There we go. We're figuring it out.
And then
Okay.
this one is block.
Not that one, probably.
Square triangle, so must be
Yeah, there you
that
go.
one.
So
2 stars is probably the side you need on that block. No, that block has to be that one,
Yep.
but it's probably you need to flip to the 2-star side. Is that triangle on the other one?
no, then there's
No,
still
you
a
need a
triangle
square
on
down
top,
there.
though.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah. God damn
Nope.
it.
I think you need to find the ones that
Okay.
work on the edges first, on
Yeah.
the sides first. So
Right.
find one that has. Yep, that's the one for
Okay,
over
so
there.
that's
then.
that one.
And
so
then if you flip down the square side,
Does this mean
that's
does this mean that we're dumber than the average baby?
it's possible. No, that one has to be over there though.
Wait, what? Why is this one has to be like this?
No, that's not gonna work either. What the fuck?
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
right.
that looks right.
Yeah.
Yep. But no, you.
Then it's
Are there any stars on it?
Fucking hell.
No, then that one has to go over there, Sage. Go back. Yep. Then that one
This
has
one has to go here?
That one must have to go there. Yeah, because it has square and circle on it, right there.
okay.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah.
Yep,
No,
and
you're
then-
right. You're right.
And
Is that
then-
it?
No, it's gotta work somehow else. There. No. Okay. Okay. Wait. Go back. On this one can go over there.
Where's our minigun?
This
Can we
one
shoot
can go
this
over
puzzle?
there. That one
Which
can
side?
go
That?
over there.
Right
Yep.
here?
That one can go
Okay,
there, and then
okay.
there must be. This must work. Yep. There you go. Now we're good.
There.
Finally.
Okay.
Well, let's get the scissors. Again, this puzzle clearly wasn't made with Americans in account, taken into account, because we
Yeah,
could have just
we're
shot our
too-
way
yeah,
through
we're-
that puzzle.
It is a Japanese game.
Yeah.
So they must have been overestimating their
Some of the
international
puzzles
audience.
in Silent Hill, though, are so
You could have
esoteric
just
and
pulled
weird.
that shit
You
off the
absolutely
wall.
could have.
Well, like in 7, also had all that tape that, like, on the boxes that you had to have a combat knife to
Right,
be able to
yeah.
get to.
Man, this place is weird.
This is creepy.
Is this part of the police station?
No, this is a completely separated orphanage somewhere else.
I was about to say, this is be one hell of a police station. This
Yeah.
that'd be getting to be like that fucking town in Alaska, I think it was, where it's all just one building.
That's interesting. That place is pretty interesting. I watched a little documentary inside of there. A huge chunk of the population in there is now Polynesian migrant workers.
Really?
Who work on crab fishing boats and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, no worries. No
Hey,
worries.
yep, no worries, man. I feel bad talking to Tiresome Fox about the Netherlands because I know, as an American, I know way more about the Netherlands than the average person. And
But
it's
still not.
Well, the
still
average
not.
American is going to go, where are the Netherlands? Are they by Iraq?
They're like weed and prostitutes.
If they even know that much.
Right,
that
honestly.
might be overestimating them still.
Yeah, it's overestimating the average American. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, aren't the Netherlands between nipple and button?
Those are the nether regions.
The fact that Trump actually said that shit is just always amazing.
What did he
to me.
say?
Nipple and button. Instead of Nepal and Bhutan.
Oh, sure, yeah, I believe that. Guess I didn't hear that, but I'm sure he said it.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
I remember him saying Thailand.
Thailand. They're just playing opera music? The fuck?
The police chief. Right.
He's an opera singer?
Yeah, he's probably coming on another tiger.
Oh no.
No, he's holding us hostage because of he's working for Umbrella. Some other little kid got lost here at some point. Shh.
The fuck?
What the hell?
Oh.
Is
Clearly
he taxiderming
he's
people
taxiderming
now?
a person.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
I mean, he seems like the sort of guy who would.
Well, he kept talking about how he's upgrading to bigger animals.
Right.
and
But like a tiger is bigger than a woman. Like,
Well, you know,
right?
man is the most dangerous game,
Yeah,
right?
I guess.
You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners.
Well, he deserves that.
Yeah, he did.
Did deserve that.
You're gonna pay for this. Oh, shit.
Having these like two halves of two does make it so much more replayable.
Because it's 2 games in 1, basically.
Eh? Even though they do share a significant portion of the same.
Area.
Yeah.
Somebody, please.
There's no one else here.
Yeah, I mean, who else do you think is in this place?
That's a dead end.
You have to help yourself. I don't know. Hiding's a pretty bad idea.
This is basically just an average day in the life of an American school child.
It's all over now. Doors locked.
It is kind of funny, like, you know, bounce back and forth. So, oh shit.
That didn't work.
Well, Alright. Doesn't give you the "you are dead" message either. Alright.
Where are you going, dude?
Yeah, are you trying to home alone this guy? What are you doing? I don't think that's how you hide. Paige.
Oh, I thought I was on the
Wow,
other
you are
side.
terrible at hide and seek.
I really thought I
Like,
was
you're
on
standing right in front of the
thing.
door. What are you doing?
I thought I was on the other side of this already.
Where can you hide? Realistically.
Yeah, I think maybe right back here, and that way he'll do a circle around this little.
Right,
gotcha.
then you
But
gotta
the door's
find him.
locked.
I think we have to try and pickpocket the key off him.
Oh, shit.
It's all over now.
When do we get our minigun back?
Locked.
I mean, this sequence isn't all that long. I just got to get back to Claire.
Where are you?
Yeah, but I wanted to see this kid with a minigun just shred this dude.
I know you're in here. The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be. Game over.
Oh,
I guess that's not what you do.
Huh. All right. I still don't remember this part as well as I thought I did.
But there's nowhere else for you to really go.
Well, we can let him circle around and then try. I think go behind him, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly, but we'll figure it out.
Maybe he opens the door again or something. I don't know.
It's all over now. Doors locked.
Yeah. You know, like the tonal contrast between what we're playing right now and Ada grappling
Where are you?
cultists
Right.
and doing like dodging laser traps and.
The longer it takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
So I know that door's locked.
Oh, he's gonna move stuff and then
Yeah.
That'll
Right.
create a pathway
Gotcha.
through.
Okay. Don't know if you want to wait for him to circle back or if you're supposed to go.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's circling
Yeah,
back
let's
now.
circle back.
You just gotta be here somewhere. Damn it.
Can you get in
You
the
gonna Indiana
fridge?
Jones this? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You go the other way?
Oh, yes. Can go there.
Oh, there's a door. Can you go through? No, it's
Oh
locked.
shit, that's
Maybe
locked
it's the other door?
Is there another door?
I thought there was another one on the other side.
Uh-oh.
This is your last fight.
I think that was just a fridge.
No, there's one over there. Like,
Is there? Okay.
if you go
Where's he
forward
at,
and then
though?
right, I think there's another one.
He's coming this way.
Maybe
I don't
he's
know
gonna
if
do
you're going to be
something
able to
else there.
hide from him over here, if he's going to catch you.
Oh,
there
you're
you go.
supposed to avoid him for
gotcha.
long enough.
Okay. And then he opens shit by himself.
Now you get the key.
Yeah, there you go.
You got to go get
Okay.
the key
Can you
now.
lock him in the bathroom just for good measure?
God, I would love that. That would be so smart.
Give him a taste of his own medicine.
Go, dude.
Yeah, move.
Don't scream. Jesus.
Yeah, you just got the damn key.
He also didn't think to turn the light on before just that moment.
Not the brightest guy.
It's pretty clear that he doesn't have
Go,
a
dude.
lot of smarts going on.
Not the
You got the key to the front
guy.
door now, probably,
Yeah.
too. So, there you go.
Yeah, it is there.
There you go.
Oh, you chained it shut? Oh,
Yeah, he also changed it shut.
So what do you do now?
Gotta find a chain clipper, I guess. Or maybe you gotta go out some other way.
You really should be locking doors behind you.
French, no intellect.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Yeah, lock the door. Oh,
Ah!
there's straight up shining shit.
Yep.
Okay. Where do you get the axe?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Did he have an axe or was he just using his arm?
Probably you'd use the arm to do that. That would strain credulity.
I don't know. It's kind of already strange credulity.
Resident
Yeah,
Evil
a
kind
while
of
ago.
starts by straining credulity.
Yeah. That's a word I can't pronounce. Credulity.
Credulity.
Yeah, it takes me a while.
Now you're in trouble.
Oh god. See, he is mutating.
That's her father.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That was satisfying.
Granted, I don't think her father totally would probably would recognize her anyway.
Hey, you never know.
Damn.
Just gonna cut to him like, like...
She's
driving
one of the
home.
playable characters in 6.
Really?
That little
Huh.
girl. Yeah, it's her and Wesker's illegitimate kid.
Okay.
Or that's the pair or whatever.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time. or Sherry dies.
I love seeing this on this projector screen too, because you just get so much more of like the pixels just injected into your eyes.
Yeah, I know. It is so much.
Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage. Where's that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find me.
Oh well, that was really narrowing it down.
Yeah, it gives you such good directions.
Swear, you bastard, if you hurt her. Are you serious?
So super serious.
Damn it.
Well, we got our parking permit.
Yep.
Just you wait, asshole.
Alright, so now go back down his elevator into
I wish these were all like really bad taxidermies.
like that beaver.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
You remember that fox, right? Like that quintessential, like,
Yes.
Yeah.
he's a bad taxidermy. That one's great. I love that one.
That beaver is the best one, though.
Well, yeah, especially because we actually saw that one.
I'm telling you, man, you and me, road trip.
We'll go to Wisconsin.
Get that
Dells.
restaurant just to go to that restaurant and see if we can haggle with them to sell us that taxidermy beaver.
That sounds like a good premise for a comedy movie.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. I mean, actually, I don't want to do it. So.
That beaver was jerking it, man.
And he was happy about it.
That's
He
true.
was having a
He
great
was proud
time.
of it.
Yeah, he was.
Showing off.
All right, there we go.
You again?
Sit down. God, get out of here.
You need a timeout.
And in 3, if you manage to, because Nemesis is also a thing where you can't kill him, right?
Right.
You have to wait until the game allows you to. But if with Nemesis, if you manage to kind of knock him over, you'll get items just from doing that.
Yeah, I remember that.
zombies. Claire does have to deal with Mr. X overall less, though. Because you don't fight the boss fight with him at all. With him at all in her campaign.
Okay. Somebody should make a mod for this game where they change him up so he's Mr. Tex. He's got like a cowboy hat, furs.
Did you just kill that big booty zombie, dude?
Yeah.
Of course.
No, come on, man.
Come on, Sage. She couldn't reach you.
First you're killing the women, then you're killing the dogs.
There's zombies, goddammit.
No, that was a normal dog.
That was not a normal
Yeah,
dog.
it was, man. It was there to warn you. Trying to help you out, and you just murdered it.
That dog was running away, dude.
Yeah, see? That dog was no threat to you.
Jump on me.
From behind the car?
Yeah.
I don't think you know how a running jump works.
I don't think you know how to run and jump. Like you know how zombies work.
I know how dogs work, and I know you're murdering them.
I don't think you know how zombies. I don't think you know how zombies work.
But those aren't zombies. There's no proof that those are zombies.
Yes, they have eaten me in every one of these games. I swear to God.
Well, the dogs would eat you too if you go around trying to kill them.
For fuck's sake.
Sounds like a misunderstanding, man.
Yeah, man.
Misunderstanding my ass.
When you lead with violence, Sage.
See, that puppy just clearly was not trying to hurt you. Trying to lick you.
Yeah, he wants
Just
to
being
snuggle,
friendly.
man.
See, it's playing. You've ever played with a dog before?
You guys, have you? Because apparently you should be dead by the standard that you seem to be setting.
No, I'm Sage. I'm the expert on pet ownership because I own the most pets.
Because I murdered the most pets.
So friendly, Simon.
Yeah, I know. Just hungry.
For me!
Yeah,
Raccoon City Orphanage even has a raccoon on there.
That's creepy looking.
That giraffe looks like it's got some type of awful infection.
That washing up dog whisperer.
Yeah, Sage, why didn't you at it?
Yes, I'm sure that would have done wonders to the zombie dog.
I mean, you haven't tried it. All you ever think to try is just immediately throwing bullets
Maybe you
at
should
them.
bite its ear, dude. It
Yeah.
worked for Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh my God.
Hello? I have the pendant.
It's like a fucking hunchback.
Took too long.
And you know about the special about zombie dogs?
What's the special about zombie dogs?
Oh, he had a child.
Basically, it was an alien chest burster.
Yeah.
Hopefully the kid's still alive.
The one we came here to look for, or the one that just hatched?
I think that one's definitely alive.
There's a trapdoor down here, too.
I wouldn't trust anything.
Yeah,
This
this
guy
is like
keeps
some Fritzl shit, dude. I don't want to go down here.
Well, at least he's dead now.
Sherry?
So.
Where are you? Claire! Sherry? I'll be right there!
All right.
Fuck off.
You got your question.
I thought you were like tethered to the police station, dude.
No, I mean, he's tethered for him. So, like, the way it works of him being able to kind of walk around at will and just exist in the map at all times, that is only in the police station. But there are these other air.
That makes me seem like an alcoholic. That's amazing.
Give me this sherry!
Shoot him.
Well, that's not working very well. And
Oh, shit.
Man, this guy seems to be just all kinds of helpful.
Yeah, he's on our side.
he's just attacking anything close to him. Yeah, Daddy. The monster that's actually... You get to see more of that thing's transformation in Claire's half.
Just
Hitching a ride, man.
Yep. See, the responsible thing to do would have been to give her a gun.
Oh, big.
That's
It's
gonna take a lifetime of sessions, man.
I'm dubious that they're going to be able to figure that shit out at all.
Yeah, she's gonna have daddy issues. I'll tell you that much.
She's gonna have everything issues.
Yeah.
Where's Sherry? Sherry's fine. Do you know Sherry? It's an impressive display of strength. What happened to her?
Her own mother's just like more concerned with the.
Who are you? I'm Claire.
It doesn't matter. It looks so silly.
Where is she? Hello? What? Oh, Annette. Tell me, what happened to William? I don't know. Who's that? The creature responsible for this?
William Shakespeare?
Shatner?
William Birkin.
William Tell.
Will I am?
He was in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah, well,
What did he play
no wonder
again?
his acting career didn't go very
I
far.
don't even remember if that was a character from the comic.
Yeah, huh? He didn't exactly have much of an acting career, so that's probably why.
I think it started and ended there, as far as I know.
That's very unfortunate for him.
Yeah, I wonder if he was good, and it was just
You wouldn't know, really. You know, if it was his fault for not getting more of a career, or just because he happened to get a stinker.
Yeah.
So I do think, I think this is going to be a two-session one.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
How much man left?
Yeah, I suppose.
We're like 15 more minutes. We can get a little further.
No, I mean, how much of the game do we have left?
Oh, hard to say. I mean, it's definitely over halfway.
Okay.
For sure. So I don't think I think like the next one would not be like maybe even a full length
Right.
one, but
Find something else to stitch onto that one, I guess.
yeah, we'll see. And we'll see how far. Is that locked? Let's get another door in here. Oh, out here. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Sherry? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we still have we're only just now getting into the sewer properly, and there's still the lab after the sewer.
Oh, okay.
So I think this will be 2.
Man, look at all those fatbergs.
God damn. Yeah, that's
Don't flush your adult wipes.
it creates some unfortunate scenarios. Now, can you imagine how much it would suck to have that job?
Dude, they have to go in there with pitchforks and pull them apart piece by piece.
Not a good job, man. That's the kind of job that robots should be doing, and it's also the kind of job that robots will murder us all for.
Yeah, that's why they're going to kill us. That's where the takeover's really going to come from.
If there were no people, there'd be no shit.
That's a good argument.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. What is the code for that one? SCF, I believe. Okay. Hey, there we go. Anything in here worth actually picking up?
Nope. Wasted your time.
It's funny. Every little thing is useful in this game.
Not on this mode.
What is this? Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
I think the zombie was the better parent.
Sherry! I'm scared.
They won't give me custody just because I'm undead.
Well, he's not even zombified. He's turning into like a one of those gigantic mutant ones. Right? They're like real fucked up. Eyeball on the shoulder, another head.
But I mean, still Father of the Year, man.
You don't have to be. You don't have to be alive to be there.
I just want to see that like deformed monstrosity, like drinking out of a #1 Tad cup.
That's funny.
My kids are my life. Hey, Cherry, time for soccer practice.
If that was your dad, would you get more or less bullying? That's a question.
Less. For sure, less. Do you imagine being like, I'm going to tell my dad?
Dude, I'd be fucking terrible.
The next morning, this fucking... The next thing, the next morning, this fucking thing shows up at your house. It's like, I hear you for saying nasty things to my daughter. Just dripping like fucking mucus all over the floor and shit.
Yes, and there's that chess puzzle too here.
I'm like, hi, Mrs. Rogers. We need to talk about some of the things that Andy has been saying to my daughter at school.
Take all 3 of these pieces.
That would be terrifying. Can you imagine like a parent-teacher conference? And are you sure she deserves only a 2.5 GPA? She's been working very hard.
The teacher be like, oh, yeah, what I meant to say is she got straight A's in every subject.
You're very good at Terry. I knew you were.
See, having a mutant dad would be awesome.
My mutant dad. That's great.
No, that's an anime.
Could you imagine that stereotypical, like, boyfriend shows up to take your daughter to prom, but with a fucking zombie? Like, I'd make her home early.
Nice crank candle.
You gonna crank it?
We're gonna crank it like a whole bunch. Fuck your wrist, man.
Why do they have a cable car?
That goes down into
for the
actual
scenic
laboratory.
For the scenic sewer tours.
Well, it's the umbrella laboratory built under the sewer system.
I just love the idea
You're
of
telling
sewer
me there's
tourism.
an underground umbrella laboratory?
No way.
Right. It's like a shitty Disney Channel show that was shown. My mutant dad. It does.
I'm just like any other kid, except my dad is a mutant. Things get pretty crazy around here. My life with a mutant dad.
My life with a mutant dad. My life with a mutant dad.
I think we should make this.
Yeah, you'd watch that.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a show about fatherhood.
God damn it. Okay. Oh yeah, remember how much of a bitch this part was on playing on just even normal difficulty?
Mm-hmm. You're just gonna zoom through this shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for that right now. Just... Where's this stairway go back to again? Well, this part was a bitch because we had we can't use the thing on that one.
Nope.
This part was a bitch because we had basically used up all the ammo and I was just barely scraping by with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But now we don't have to worry about that.
Nope, no, I don't even have to think about it. BoJack Horseman remake, but instead of a horse, BoJack
is a mutant. That could be good, yeah.
Yeah, that could be solid. Are there any Futurama mutants in this sewer?
I love the Futurama mutants.
Did you see Matt Groening is on his 4th show now?
What's his 4th one?
Disenchanted?
No, Disenchanted was his 3rd
Yeah,
one.
what's after
what's
that?
the 4th one?
He's got something called Crapopolis.
Oh, yeah, I have seen that. It looks like shit.
It looks like it's a crap apple.
Yeah.
It's supposed to... It's basically...
ancient Greek
It's
mythology
the same
kind of thing.
lazy it
Reusing
worked.
the character types.
Well, yeah,
reusing
reusing.
was Fry, Leela, and Mender.
Yeah.
Basically remake.
Yep, and that's basically what this is, but set in ancient Greece. With, like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
like just a new setting, so they can make
Could you make something good or creative or just
different.
stop?
That's not an option page.
Like a lot of people don't even make one amazing thing in their life, right? Like,
And you managed to pull out two. Like,
just quit while you're ahead.
Just realize that, lightning is not going to strike a third time.
but
Certainly
money
not
will.
fourth.
But money will.
Oh yeah, money, yeah, because he can rely on his name.
Yeah. Is he actually making that much off of, like, Disenchanted and Crapopolis, though?
I'm sure
I
Netflix.
think
I'm sure
he
Netflix
does,
gave
yeah.
him a fat little bag.
Just based on his name
Disenchanted.
That's true. Netflix will give you anything.
Yeah.
Plus, like, again, they're like the streaming. The problem with streaming is that, like, it has truly turned entertainment into content 100%.
Yeah.
Netflix is more worried about minutes watched than the quality of anything they produce.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
if you don't enjoy what you're watching, you need the Queen plug.
Yeah.
I know. I just have to examine it.
Queen plug. That sounds like a sex toy.
It does. I just have to highlight them all before their names will show
Gotcha.
up. But he pays people the money to play the game.
Probably.
Probably. No, he was getting foot massages on Epstein's plane.
Oh,
That's
God.
true.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think so. Is that a zombie just fell off the fucking?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a group of people I give less benefit of the doubt than anybody that flew on Epstein's plane. I'm immediately,
they really deserve benefit of the
I'm just
doubt.
like, that guy's a
I mean, if you're hanging out with Epstein,
right.
It's a bad look, man. Ooh,
Walla walla bing bang.
There we go.
I don't know. I'm taking shits that sound like that.
I forgot about this metal gun. I don't need that.
What is the point of that?
Man, it's a cool like electrical gun weapon for Claire that only she gets.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's a cool weapon, honestly.
I like me some energy weapons. So is it like a glorified taser?
Yeah, it's just like a taser that's like way better than a taser.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if tasing a zombie is going to be particularly effective.
Probably not, but
You don't need to use non-lethal weapons.
Their
'cause
hearts
they're already
aren't
dead.
beating, I don't think.
right. So,
I know anything about zombies.
Queen there. Oh wait.
You left the king.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
pick it back up. Shit, my bad. Oh, okay, then I need this back. My bad. Just left that there.
Man, maybe we should just stream playing chess.
Does that sound like it would be super interesting?
It might be to
Maybe if
somebody.
any of us were good at it.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I know I'm not.
It'd just be like Comrade Detective, or we're just watching chess on TV.
That show, dude.
I love that show.
That's such a good show.
That is one of the most genius comedies I've seen in
Ever.
ever, yeah.
Well, it's the way
Easily.
it's such a great takedown of like both like it's kind of like a meta commentary on like comedy shows.
Yep, and then it's on like police procedurals and detective shows, and then a takedown of,
It's a takedown
of
of
Eastern
Soviet
European propaganda.
and of Soviet culture and American culture at the
Well,
same time.
it's a deconstruction of both Soviet propaganda about America and a deconstruction of American propaganda about communist countries.
Yeah.
Like it's both at once. It's so smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an all-time one of the all-time greatest.
And it's just so ridiculous.
Well, and it's also just kind of honestly making fun of bad dubs. You know, that's like another layer of the comedy.
Yeah, it was pretty ingenious.
But I'll still always love that scene where they go to America.
Yeah, that was too good, dude.
Didn't feel that inaccurate.
I mean, especially these days.
Yeah,
See, New
America looks more like that than when they made that show.
That's a good point.
It was like prescient too. I just loved them wearing the Reagan masks.
Dancing to the new shoes and shit.
What a great song.
Makes me wish I had a Reagan mask.
Okay.
That wasn't a zombie. That wasn't a zombie. It was just a pervert.
Goddamn construction worker hanging out in the sewer.
I don't know. Maybe he was constructing something in the sewer.
Possible. Okay. And then, do I have all of the? I think I have all of the chess pieces already.
There's no rook plug, is there?
Well,
you don't have one, but that doesn't mean that
there's no bishop
there.
either.
Yeah, there's a bishop.
Maybe
there is a bishop?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have all of them. Well, let's go look here.
There's no elephant either.
Okay, so
you know the old like school version of chess used to have elephants, right?
Which piece was that?
So
it was actually its own piece. It was supposed to have like a slightly different moveset.
1, 2.
I think
no,
like,
there is one more. We're missing one.
We're missing the rook then.
Okay,
Yeah, we are missing one. 6 slots.
I think there are still some versions of chess that are played in other countries that do still have elephants.
Huh. Do they start in line with the pawns then?
I thought they were a back line, but
I guess you could have one less rook or knight.
Something. I think it was something like that. Yeah, like it was its own special piece. But I mean, because chess was originally like a Indian or Persian game. I don't remember which.
Right.
So it was only natural if they'd included elephants in their shit.
Makes sense. I wonder if elephants weren't the knights and then they got replaced with knights.
I don't think so, because I think I mean obviously they weren't called knights in fucking Farsi or whatever, but But they still kind of represented the same general idea.
Sure.
Yeah.
The same move set or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing else up here. So there's like a spot for like a.
It is amazing just how old the concept of a board game is.
Oh yeah. Well, how old is Parcheesi?
That I don't know.
Parcheesi is ancient. That's an ancient Indian game.
Because I know like they're definitely.
Mancala is like from ancient Egypt, isn't it?
Is it?
Something like that.
Well, I think you're right.
That one's just rocks. So, like, that would make sense for that to be one of the earliest board games.
Yeah, somewhere in here there's a rook hiding.
Yeah,
well, and almost every culture has come up with its own version of something like chess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, there's a Scandinavian game that's similar. The Chinese had Go.
Though the Middle East and China were both heavily influenced by Indian board games.
That makes sense.
It's actually really amazing just how much influence India has had, on like everywhere around it.
Well, India was the country that managed to connect all of the ancient world. Like Rome traded with India, China, Persia traded with India. Although China and Rome probably would have connected much earlier if the Persians didn't make it an explicit decision to try to keep them unaware of each other, so they'd always be the middleman. That's how that region of the world got so rich, is everything from China that the Romans wanted, they had to buy from Persia, and everything that the Chinese wanted from Rome, they had to buy from Persia.
Silk Road, man.
Yep.
Yeah, another extension there.
Oh, the formal Silk Road wouldn't exist for like another 1,000 years.
But I mean, it was still sort of a
same
sort
the
of routes
idea
were
still
used even before that.
It was just until the Mongols unified the East and the West, there couldn't really be a formal Silk Road.
No. So it was interesting how, like, even before that, like the Byzantine Empire was a thing. They knew just enough about China to like organize like a team of secret agents to go there and steal silkworms.
Yeah, they like hit him in a staff, brought him back.
Like, that's crazy crap, you know? The sort of stuff you wouldn't think people were pulling off back then, but they were.
Right. Well, it's also amazing to consider, like, how much of a priority that was for... Like Rome was terrified for, like, its economic future because they were trading so much silver and gold for cloth.
Where are we going to get a Mission Impossible movie like that? Like, set in, like, ancient, like, fucking Byzantine Empire?
It'd be an interesting movie. Like,
At least that's an idea I haven't seen done before.
like a spy movie set in the distant past.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, there was always espionage. Like, it existed forever.
The rules really haven't changed that much, just the tech.
No.
Okay. So, I think what we'll do is we'll do this puzzle,
Okay.
and then we'll stop. We'll finish this and then stop there.
But that was a source. I mean, that's one of the great...
Here.
It's one of the great stories of history is the paranoia over the fact that China didn't want anything from the West, but the West wanted a lot from China, and that they were always terrified about all the gold and silver they were sending to China that they couldn't replenish for things like tea and silk and things that were, you know, infinitely renewable.
The rook's next to the knight. Thus, the king isn't next to the queen, but is facing the knight. Wait, hold on a second. The rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. The king ain't next to the queen, but is facing the knight, right at the end. And the knight ain't... Oh, and the knight's not where the case says it's supposed to be.
Well, you're fine.
Okay, so you gotta have the knight and the queen directly opposing each other, but not in the right spot.
Yeah.
So
Where'd you put the queen at?
The king isn't next to the queen, but the queen
So the
does
queen can't
face
be in the...
knight.
So yeah.
Well, hold on. So...
But they're supposed to be in the right spots, right? Or no?
Well, the pawn's is right. The
Yeah,
pawn's
that's
fine.
the only one that's, like, for sure correct.
So where's the knight go?
Well, the knight says it goes there, but it
Is
says
facing the
on-
queen?
I would just
it says on
reverse
here that
I would
it's
just
not
reverse
the right marking.
I would just reverse the queen and the knight. So put the
that's
the
smart.
queen there.
Queen here, okay?
Yep. And then just put the knight on the other side.
Yep. And then the king,
And then the
presumably.
king will have to go on the far end, so it's not next to the core. You could, I guess, you
Because
could
it's
put
the
it.
queen. The queen isn't, or the king isn't next to the queen, but
facing
it's
the
facing
knight.
the knight. So then,
Wait,
yeah,
is the queen facing the
Yeah.
knight,
So
or is
where'd
the
you
king
put
facing
where'd
the
you
knight?
put the knight at? Wait. The queen's facing the knight, though, right?
Where's the king facing the knight?
The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight.
That sounds to me like the king is facing the knight.
Okay, so where's the queen supposed to be?
the rook's next to the knight, but not facing the queen. Oh, okay. Actually, hold on.
Oh, okay, I get it.
I
Okay, so the
think-
queen doesn't. The king needs to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the king needs to be in the spot across from the knight.
And I think the queen is in this middle spot.
But then
The king and the queen can't be
yeah,
next
no,
to each
that's
other.
fine. No,
No,
Sage
that's
is right.
that's just next to the pawn.
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay,
put
cool.
yep. So put the queen there.
Where's the... Oh, did I not pick it back up?
Other side.
The queen's on the other side right
oops.
now. Yep.
Okay. So, queen in the middle,
Okay.
right? That's
I
what we're
guess so.
thinking.
Yeah. Okay. And then the knight needs to be.
Well, the knight is facing...
No, the knight can't face the pawn, so the knight needs to be in that spot next
Yeah.
to the queen,
Over the other one.
right?
Knight there.
Because the knight did it say?
Sorry, say again. The rook's next to the knight. We're not
Well,
facing the queen.
yeah. Well, the rook is next to
Yeah,
the knight?
So the
then-
queen is on the opposite side.
Yep.
Okay.
The king isn't next to the queen, but the king is facing the knight.
Okay, so you're gonna put the.
No.
Wait, you can't put
Yeah,
the
we
knight
did that
there.
wrong.
Hold
Yep.
on.
So,
Nope, not there.
And you're gonna put the knight opposite.
Yep,
Yeah, that
needs
makes
to go
sense.
in the
Facing the-
middle.
Yep. And then you just need to fill the other spots in,
And then
and it doesn't really matter
I'll
where
just
those
check.
are, right? Because the rook is next to the knight, though, right? So
Right.
you're supposed to put the rook there,
that should work.
right?
Either, I mean, it's next to the knight either way, right?
Well, wait a minute.
It didn't
What
work, did it?
Yeah. You gotta check what it's
Well,
setting.
let's just switch these.
Let's see what it
though.
says. Real-
Okay.
All right. But wasn't the rook supposed to be facing something or next to something?
The rook just has to be next to the knight.
Maybe it's the fact that it's past midnight for me, but these riddles always make me question my ability to speak English. Well, they make me
go check again, because I actually think we missed something.
Okay.
These riddles make me question my ability to read
The rook's
English.
next to the knight, but not facing the queen.
Yeah.
The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight. So wait. So the
king
king's in the
facing the
middle.
knight?
The king's in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Right. So the king isn't next to the queen, but the
Nope.
king is facing. Okay. God damn it.
Wait, so we got the knight.
The rook's next to the knight,
Yeah.
but is not facing the queen.
Okay.
The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight.
Uh-huh.
Right at the end. And the knight ain't the case, but facing the knight right at the end. What does it mean right at the end?
That means that the king and the knight are both on one end, I would assume.
Okay.
Okay, so
I just don't know which end is the end.
but the
Yeah.
pawn, but they can't face each other because we know this is the
Yeah,
pawn
that's
is
fine.
actually in the right spot.
Right.
So what if we just flip the king and the knight around? You know, where it says the knight's supposed to go, you put the king there?
Let's try that. The king.
Which means we have to move the queen, right?
Yeah, so the queen can't be there.
No.
But the king's supposed to be facing the knight, right?
Yes.
So is the king facing the knight? No.
Well, we
No.
gotta put the knight on the other spot.
Yeah, so you got to put the knight across from the king.
Yeah.
But is it right at the end? Which ones are supposed to be right at the end?
Well, there's two sides, and one of them has the pawn.
But
so
which pieces are supposed to be right at the end?
We can either double check or we can just stick to the
we
two.
don't know for sure because
Facing the knight right
Yeah,
at the
it's
end.
the-
Yeah,
So
I
the
think-
knight
I
and the
think we're
king
doing
are
it
supposed
right.
to be at the end.
and
Okay.
the pawn is definitely there.
Yep. So I think
Yeah.
you can just drop the other two in the middle.
Yeah, I think we're doing it right.
But the rook has to be next to the knight, so the rook has to go
the
there.
Rook, the rook has to be in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait.
Because oh wait.
Huh?
Wait.
I'm confused.
No, the rook has to be next to the knight.
Yeah,
so the rook
that
would
makes
have to be
sense.
over here.
Okay. And I think you can just drop the other ones in.
The queen goes there and the pawn goes with the other one. No. That's gotta be the queen.
Yeah.
That's got to be the queen.
Because the king's on the side, so queen can't go in the middle because the queen and the king can't be next to
Oh,
each
that's
other.
right. Okay.
I thought they weren't supposed to be facing each other.
No, it says not next to each
Oh,
other.
okay. Perfect.
There you go.
Sweet.
That took long enough.
Okay. Let's go get Sherry, get into the lab, and save.
Puzzles are not our strong suit.
That is still like fully like 2/3 of the game that we crunched through today.
Not bad. Not
Can
bad.
you imagine how tedious it would be to watch us play Myst?
Oh my god.
Power must be out.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that can't be a fun game to watch somebody play either. You're just sitting there taking notes the whole time.
Oh, it's one of these again.
There you go. Oh,
You need
not
one
quite.
more boost. Not to that, though. Okay.
Puzzles need more guns. I agree.
Nope. That's getting close.
There you go.
Nice.
Woohoo!
That was like an easy palate cleanser puzzle.
That was rude. You know, let me just fuck you off real quick.
Ow. Still says we're fine.
Don't you just hate it when you get those stealing claws coming for you? What are you supposed to do in here?
He's supposed to tear through the door for us at some point.
It looks like he's just smacking you around.
Head
Head
off.
off.
Yeah, no
Hey,
worries. Have a
yeah.
good rest of your day.
Thanks
Or
for
night.
thanks for
There we
stopping
go.
by, man.
You're probably not going to miss anything more.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up.
We're
soon.
just about done.
Take this dude out in like 5 seconds.
Can I help if you weren't on fire?
As is true for most
Actually,
things
don't know if we
in
can
life.
kill him yet. I think it might be one where we have to run away
Okay.
at this point. Yeah, considering what we've seen of this guy already, I don't think just an elevator would. Oh yeah, you guys remember this part?
Yeah.
Oh god. That was a bitch.
Time for round 2.
Well, this time, though, it should be much easier to...
He says as he dies.
Oh, I did not die.
Not this time.
Calm down about that. What was the joke at one point? It's like imagining him pressing the button and just doing it to me.
Oh, yeah. That would have been pretty solid.
Have I got a surprise for you?
Yeah, it should work just
It's like
fine
the
now.
catchphrase from the Veggie Tales.
Infinite ammo helps a lot with those.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's really easy to stagger him.
Why does Ham stay on?
I can't remember. I want to say you have to hit him 2 times, or is it just once? No, okay, it was just once. I think Mr. actually had to get grappled on it twice.
Yeah.
Before it knocked him off, which was annoying. All right.
I'm so sorry, Sherry. This is taking forever.
Those famous Tamu locks.
Just the dead eye staring. So funny.
Oh, she's dead.
Sherry? Claire? Sherry, are you alright?
She's infected, though.
Oh.
What are you doing? I'm here to help.
On the camera, it's like the actual character model.
That's funny.
She can't be saved. Are you fucking kidding me? You're you don't understand. William is still out there, and if I don't stop him, this conversation is over.
My mouth never opened to begin with.
Wait. I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away.
Shh. Quit whining at me.
Million supplies are at stake.
Billions.
Mommy loves you, sweetie.
Wesker's still presumed dead at this point in the timeline, too.
Fucking kidding me.
I hope in some future game he like bursts out of that volcano like a Godzilla monster or something. He hasn't been truly dead ever since then either.
Yeah.
Because I care.
Come on, a Wesker kaiju fight would be great.
That would be hilarious. Alright.
Well, you can't use a weapon while you're holding the kid, right?
I don't think we have any enemies to deal with.
Oh, that's too bad.
In this sequence.
I was about to say, like, what are you gonna do? Like, swing the kid at them?
I don't know how effective that would be. In particular, for her. But, you know.
Claire used child. It's highly effective.
You heard of child soldiers? How about child weapons?
Weaponized children.
Hold on, Sherry. You're gonna be fine.
Cuts to her just using the kid as a battering ram to get a locked door down.
Good.
Out of the way, this child is injured.
Yeah, like I said, I honestly do think that the Claire half of this game it has the better story because I do think that
it has
Leon's
some
half
emotional resonance.
Well, Leon's
right?
just like trying to. Ada's just pulling him around by his dick the entire time.
Yeah.
That's Leon's half.
True.
Okay. Better check everything.
Minigun? Check. Okay, that's everything.
Yeah, we're not checking shit. We don't need anything. We don't need any
Taking
sort
the
of
cable car.
Yeah.
Is that a Half-Life reference? Just the style of presentation of, the way the thing talks to you.
It could. I like how Sherry's got Claire's jacket, but Claire's not actually taking her jacket off.
Actually, I wonder, was Half-Life even out when this came out? I don't even remember.
Half-Life was like, what, 96?
Maybe? I thought it was later than that. I could be wrong.
Well, this was 98.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe this came first. I have no idea.
I feel like Half-Life was first.
That was so long ago,
Yeah, I mean, that was a while ago at this point.
What would I do without you? Are you kidding me?
You turned into a zombie, that's what.
That me, so I came along and got you all sorts of trouble.
Same year, actually.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, same year. That's two like classic legacy video games.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time.
The fuck? That's amazing.
That's gold. That's gold.
I know it seems like your mom doesn't care, but
She actually doesn't.
hey, come here.
Yeah, I think this will be a short. Doing the last chunk will be pretty short next week.
Right,
so
right.
what we'll do is we'll finish this, and I guess I don't know exactly how long it'll take, but it definitely won't be the full 3 hours.
Right.
And then we'll fill in whatever other time that we have left with Non-Massacre.
Sounds good.
Just gotta get down to the safe spot here.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Just chuck the kid through the doors. It's open.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
Good lord, how many doors do you need? Is this Get Smart?
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
No, door broke.
Oh. Well, Sage, for your safety, you were supposed to stand clear of the door until it was fully open.
Fuck safety.
Now you're no longer safe, Sage.
OSHA would be pissed.
Yeah, man.
Fuck OSHA, dude.
The safe spot was back there, dude.
Yeah, but I have to.
Oh, you have to put her down.
First,
Gotcha.
yeah. Well, also just curious too. I'm gonna look up and just see.
How much we have left?
Yeah, I want to see how long it's actually gonna take when we come back.
Sure.
All right. Now what? There's got to be something here. Antiviral agent. That's it. That's got to be it. Hey. Hey, Sherry. I gotta go. You stay right here, though, okay?
You have fun with the zombie virus.
I'll be
Yep.
back soon. I promise.
Okay, so yeah, there's roughly an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll still get a little bit of a solid like chunk in next week before we're totally wrapped up with it.
Well, we got a smartwatch now.
That will allow us to get through a bunch of these doors and they're in here.
It'll also allow us to track our heart rate and send that information to, like, major companies.
Yeah, we don't need that.
They'll be able to map our military bases.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, get that stuff in there. All right, here we go.
Sick.
Sweet.
All right, we will be back next week
With
the
more
remaining
Resident
adventures
Evil.
of eating Polygon ass at the Antique Roadshow.